Prologue SUV, we've made it easy to go electric. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
All right. Good evening. We are live, February 20th. The Four Nations final, USA versus Canada, coming up.
And the ones at the bottom of the bag, they are not up for grabs.
Not sure if this puck is going to drop at 8, which I don't think it is. And we definitely want to hear the national anthems and see the response. Now, did you check out?
Yeah.
Spring for something you never knew you needed.
I'm speaking to no one at the moment, so I'm going to wait a couple minutes for people to check in. I'm expecting at least 3 or 4 followers tonight.
All right, trainees, let's say Glenn is a customer.
I'm a customer in this scenario.
What do we do?
Protect what's important to him.
And how do we do this?
We help with car.
Oh,
RV coverage.
great. Apply coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour.
Did Coach say 90?
Push him out there.
You've got this, Glenn.
Am I going to feel this? I felt that.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Getting hit in the balls works every time. It's always funny.
That is. I got me covered and double cut bros. Rock, we got double cut.
I get double cut.
Dude, bundle bros.
Bundle bros.
Bundle bros. Feel yours starting at $24.99. No one outpizzas the hut.
I'm not allowed to reveal the secrets of Jameson Black Belt. It's carefully chosen select batch Irish whiskies, or its exquisite notes of toasted oak, caramel, and vanilla spice. It's the greatest whiskey I ever drank, and the greatest story I never did tell.
Tonight in the great city of Boston, it's the championship game of the Four Nations face-off. The United States versus Canada. Many of the players will wear the red, white, and blue of Team USA tonight. Grew up watching the movie Miracle over and over again, and dreaming of one day representing the United States on hockey's biggest international stages. Tonight, they get that opportunity.
Come on, hey, let's go here, guys. Everybody's first shift.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. One team. If we played them 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skate with them. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time.
Gonna save my commentary for talking about the Miracle on Ice, comparing it to this, for some people to check in.
Their time is done.
My commentary is very simple. The game was on Saturday. This is just bonus hockey.
Say again?
We did the Miracle on Ice on Saturday. We went to their home, birthplace of hockey,
No,
and we beat them.
no.
They blew our national anthem. We punched them in the mouth. 3 times.
It's if they win tonight, it's all for naught. Tonight's all that matters.
Just like in Miracle on Ice.
Tonight,
That was the semifinal.
Now go out there and
no, it's not just like it. It's winning the whole thing. If they'd have lost to Finland, it would not have been anything.
Unlike Team USA's shocking upset of the Soviets 4.5 decades ago, one of the biggest in the history of sports.
And this is, I gotta save it. I need somebody checked in. All right, is that you? Did you check in, Dan?
No, I didn't check it.
All right, I got one.
Mike Sullivan won't have to convince his team they can beat Canada. They already know they can.
I see we got one person checked in. I'm gonna wait for a couple more before I give my soliloquy on the comparison of this game to the Miracle on Ice. Probably can guess what I'm going to say.
For more than a century, Canada has literally been the gold standard. They've earned it over and over with their championships in every major international competition, including the whole 4 Olympic medals than any other nation. Nobody has embodied that success more than Sidney Crosby. His golden goal against Team USA in overtime in the gold medal game in Vancouver in 2010.
Ryan Miller, 5-hole.
He did it to him in the Winter Classic. He scored the shootout goal. Same way.
Tonight is the chance to prove it is still the best in the world.
Ryan Miller, extremely overrated.
Yeah.
Everybody inside Electric TD Garden, that 2010 Olympic final, the last time these two countries met in the championship game of the best.
All right, well, as we're checked in here,
Tonight at long last, they do it again.
the national anthems are going to be very interesting. I hope the people of Boston do not do what I think those turkeys are going to do.
This event would be what tonight would be all about. This tournament has captivated the attention of sports fans around North America because of the skill of the players, but also the passion and the intensity. And now tonight, it's all about national pride.
You summed it up perfectly because there's really so much pride that these players have to show the other country that they're the best team. Now, this goes back a long way. The U.S. has been the underdog, as you mentioned, for a long time. No more, Sean. These teams are equal. We saw it Saturday night in a tough, aggressive, physical game. I expect the same here tonight.
Both believe they are the best in the world. You can make a strong case for either side's chances tonight. In the case of Team USA, they believe, most do, that they have the advantage in the net with the best goalie in the world right now.
Well, for those of you listening, if you probably watched the beginning, they did a comparison to the Miracle on Ice where they had Kirk Douglas. I think it was Kirk Douglas. I forgot his name. The guy that was from Escape from New York. Him playing Herb Brooks and giving the speech. There's just no comparison. The 1980 U.S. Olympic team and the organic growth of the ultimate underdog versus the mightiest team ever. David versus Goliath. You just can't compare it. These are two evenly matched teams. So it's just no comparison.
They're not evenly matched at all. USA was lucky to win game 1. The third period, they couldn't keep up. They didn't have the stamina that the Canadians had.
Thank you, Terry. Kurt Russell. I'll take that. Anyways, I don't think that was a good comparison.
This is a moment of great opportunity. 2 proud nations, 2 hockey powers, 1 game.
I see TJ's checked in. Good to see you, TJ.
Hey, let's go here, guys.
You gotta go out and earn it. It's all about attitude. We need that American swagger. It's all the little moments that will create one big, huge moment. Let's go make the country proud. Eh, boys?
It's 1 game. 1 game. So which of these teams will go out there and take it?
When it's time to call in, you just call my cell.
Championship Four Nations Face-Off on ESPN.
Before the game starts, the bet of the night: Jack Eichel to score a goal. He hit the post
Is
5
he on
times.
the, is he on the team?
Yes.
Eichel?
He hit the post.
McEichel
5
is on the USA team. That's not good. It's already not good. Good start.
5 posts
Because
against Sweden.
McDavid's on the other team, and who would you rather have?
Who has more Stanley Cups?
Hey guys, something I want to talk to you about.
Was McEichel even on the first line? What line is he on? He's on the
Yeah,
third
he's the
line?
captain. He's the captain of the night.
Well, not when they won the cup. No way he was captain when they won the cup.
I have to check on that. But for him to score a goal tonight, that's the best bet of the night.
Well,
5 posts. He should have had a hat trick against Sweden.
the postman, Eichel. That's
Yep.
not. That's
He's
not what you
playing
want to
in
be.
his
You want to
college
be.
town.
You want to be Patrick McCain,
Yep.
Game 7 overtime winner of the Stanley Cup Finals, and everybody picked him to score the goal in it because he was that good. Eichel, I'm picking him to hit the post 5 more times in this game.
He might, but this is where he went to college. This is where he made his name for himself before he was drafted. As far as he's concerned, this is no different than being home.
I'm not.
That's the best bet.
Where, where's he on now? Is he still in Vegas? Yeah. I don't know.
You don't have to like it. It's the best bet of the night.
I'm not giving Eichel anything. Was he the MVP of the Stanley Cup Finals? I'm gonna say no.
Probably not.
No, hit too many posts. And he's a first line player.
Yeah.
Well, the Sabres are proving themselves time and time
Sam
again.
Reinhart, first line player, won a Stanley Cup. Ryan O'Reilly won the MVP. He won the Stanley Cup.
TJ doesn't like O'Reilly. Says he's not a good locker room player.
He's not a good locker room guy, but he won a Stanley Cup the year after he left, the same way that Eichel
And
did
I
it,
believe
and
he
the
was
same way that
the
Reinhart did it.
MVP of that Stanley Cup. I do remind TJ that quite often when that comes up.
The Sabres are never lacking in talent. Never lacking in it.
I don't know. It can't be all coaching. It's got to be something else.
The Four Nations Face-Off Championship game is
What do we got here?
presented by
8:10. So they're gonna drop this puck at 8:20, like it said on the internet. Come on, Boston, don't do it. Don't boo the song. Just let it go. But us Bostonians can't help themselves.
I couldn't disagree more. Boo it ad infinitum.
Dan says boo it. I'm
All the
like,
way.
no way, don't boo it. Just play it on the ice. I watched those 3 fights. I went over and watched those 3 fights. They were all even.
Yeah,
If anything, Miller picked the biggest guy on the team.
and that was the point. He just grabbed onto the biggest dude he could
Well,
find, and he started.
He
swinging.
looked up and said, "I'm stuck now." He wasn't quite sure. You could see it in his face. He was going to hit somebody. He's like, "Oh man, I hit the." All right, well, I guess we got to do this. That's what I saw him.
The purpose of it was to send the message.
Yeah, I
The
know.
message was sent.
Message was sent, but
And it was received.
we'll see because the thing is, can they overcome the rematch?
Connor Hellebuyck is the best goalie in the world right now. He's on his way to, I think, his 3rd Vezina Trophy this year. So if anyone can stand tall in the net, it's him. This goalie is a chump on Canada.
Well,
He was a muffin man.
being the neutral announcer that I am, I really can't take a side here. I have to just call the game neutrally.
I'm here to add color. Those colors are going to be red, white, and blue.
TJ wants to know if we're delayed.
Early on.
USA, the home team, so they get the last chance.
USA is the home team, so they get the last chance. Did you hear that coming off, TJ? That's what's coming out of TV.
That was his way of dictating that there would be fisticuffs right from the drop of the puck by sending the skilled players, the most skilled players, out there to start. The teams are on the ice. We're ready for the introductions, the national anthems, and the face-off. Once again, here's Al.
Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, for the Four Nations Face-Off Championship game, featuring Canada.
You could boo that, but don't boo the national anthem. Please don't boo it.
I want to hear a 51st state chant. That's what I want. 51st
Dan
state.
wants a 51st state
51st
chant.
state.
Let's meet Canada's honorary captain, Wayne Gretzky.
Greatest hockey player of all time, Dan.
Ovechkin's hot on a stamp.
Ovechkin will never pass him, even if he beats him in the goals. He doesn't have enough cups.
He might not have the cups, but to score that many goals with the way that the goalies' pads are nowadays, like obviously he's the best all-around player to ever do it.
That's an excellent point. Those goalies look like they were scarecrows standing in the net back when Gretzky played. Now they look like the Marshmallow Puff Man kicking up the whole goal. That's for sure.
He's the problem. He's the problem child tonight.
Hockey players are real guys, though. There's no yucking it up, no fluffing it up like the basketball players or the football players do. These are Canadians.
From Calgary, Alberta, and the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 21, Brayden Point. From Richmond Hill, Ontario, and the Edmonton Oilers, number 97, Connor McDavid.
I gotta say that the Canadians don't look very confident with their face. They don't look very intense.
His camera work is great. Let me give him credit for the production.
It's just this is the new. This is new, right? This
Yeah.
TV, whatever is pretty new.
1980 gold medal winner, Mike Eruzione.
Oh, then again, another comparison to the American Ice. There's no comparison, none. Like Mike Eruzione was never tall, but he always doesn't have skates on. But. All right, Terry says the Canadians were stoic. I thought they looked a little tense, but I'll go with what you're saying. Stoic. It's the whole thing. It's the rematch. It's very hard for two evenly matched teams. The rematch usually goes to the team that lost the first one.
United States of America.
It happens too many
From
times.
Arizona, and the Florida Panthers, number 19, Matthew Tkachuk.
I do have to say,
From Maple Grove, Minnesota, and the
you do from a hockey standpoint, I would call myself a Sabres fan. I'm an all-around sports fan. I'm not really a hockey fan, but I'm excited for this game. But hockey versus football, the one thing I like about hockey is this game should be over in 2 hours from the time they drop the puck. Man, football is a project. It just goes on, and you gotta stay with it. You gotta devote your whole evening or afternoon to it. We can watch this for a couple hours and move on. That is one nice thing about hockey.
Yeah. Football is in its own category, but compared to basketball, it blows them out. They have fumbled the bag the NBA.
Well,
The All-Star game was a joke. It was pathetic.
Yeah, the dollars don't say that though. On the basketball versus hockey, basketball destroys them. NFL rules everything. But
In celebration of the Four Nations.
Jerry says that Gretzky looks tall next to Eruzione. Eruzione did look short.
Will Captain Sidney Crosby and Austin Matthews please join their honorary captains at center ice?
It would be great if they started brawling now.
Gentlemen, thank you and have a great day.
In the last episode, I played the Monday Night Football theme,
We ask you to now
and Danielle looked at it, and I was warned. I was given a warning that you can't do that. Yeah, and they blocked it. Danielle said they did a thing where it's blocked and you can't see it. That's how good this YouTube is with that stuff. So somehow, obviously, they put some sort of a auto check on it.
Yep,
And they caught
DCMA
it, but
strikes are
in the spirit of this great
very
day,
serious
we
violence.
kindly ask
It
that
was,
you respect
but
the national
there's still allowing me to broadcast tonight, so not to worry, guys. It's only my first strike, and it's got to be good for a little while. So
Please welcome Chantal Kreviazek, for the singing of the Canadian national anthem.
Here we go.
Oh, Canada, terre nos alliés.
They're booing.
I don't hear them booing. You think they're booing?
They're booing.
Dan hears booing. I don't hear a lot of booing.
With glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free.
They're not booing though.
From far
I love that they
and
picked a terrible
wide,
singer.
I don't hear any booing.
we stand on God for thee. God,
Good for Boston. I didn't think they would have the class to do this. They are known. Maybe not as bad as Philly, but man, they're next.
Free. Oh, Canada, we stand on God.
And Terry, on the misty-eyed, I'll give it to you. Just thinking back to those days when we were living down the street from each other, there was just such an organic event. You know, it came from out of nowhere. Well, they played the Czechs in the first game, and they tied it up with 30 seconds left, and it was like on a Wednesday night before they even had the opening ceremonies or something along those lines. And every game just getting bigger and bigger. It was such an event. You'll never have an event like that again now that they've put the pros in the league and everything else. It's just not in the Olympic hockey and the hockey.
Please welcome America's Orchestra, the Boston Pops, conducted by Jorge Soto, and joined by 3-time Grammy Award winner Isabel Leonard.
They figured out the orchestra.
I like the Boston Pops. It's
I
going to be
love
good.
It's great.
I thought that was a one-armed French horn player, but he's got his hand inside the tube. He looks ready to play.
He injured himself in Canada-US game. I'm glad that is all sorted out.
All right. Any version of the Star Spangled Banner is fine. But they made a mistake. That style, this crowd wanted to blast it. They wanted to sing with them. You know, you can't sing with the classical woman like that. It was a mistake. Kid had the crowd a little more fired up. He could have really made an event. They wanted to go and needed a different style. Should have had Kid Rock come and sing it or something.
That would have been great. You can't forget, these are the same dudes who took a bunch of tea from Britain and threw it in the ocean just because. These guys don't care about what the national anthem sounds. They're out.
Yeah, I guess so. But is Canada going to come out swinging now? They going to make a point?
They can try. They have to deal with the Kentucky problems.
I'm going to turn this down just a little. Tell me if you can still hear it.
Best goalie in the world. If he can show up, it's going to be very hard.
Yep, Jerry's in agreement. Everybody's tuned in for the first 9 seconds. Those were some drunk Canadian women there.
Team USA and Team Canada and Ray. These players on both sides have played in some huge games, but I can't imagine what's going through the hearts and minds and bodies of these participants right now.
It's just different wearing your country's jersey. I don't know that anybody expected, Sean, this tournament to play out the way that it has, in the intensity and the passion that it has. For most of these players, this will be his biggest stage. Stanley Cup.
The comment he just made about anyone not expecting to play out the way he has, Trump just has his hand in everything, right? They didn't boo because they hate these players. They booed because of Trump. And it just raised the whole level up. Making Canada the 51st state. He's nuts.
Can't forget the Canadians have a literal picture of hockey on the back of their $5 bill. On the back of their Monopoly.
Let me see. Oh, I got it mine upstairs. I got a $5 bill in my pocket. I was going to go grab that off. I'll have to run up and get that.
They also have another country's queen on the face of their Monopoly.
Oh, yeah, they named their throughway to Queen Elizabeth Way. I'm not going to change it to the King Charles Expressway.
That actually has a better ring to it.
QEW. You know, I just realized when we saw our friends up in Canada, Birdie Bay, right? I thought it was Birdie. It's not. It's Bertie. Bertie. After King Albert.
Sure.
No, Elizabeth's father.
Okay.
They called him Bertie. King. What was it? King George. It was King. What did Bertie change his name to? Whoever Elizabeth's father was. The Queen. We were close.
I don't follow much British history. I mean, 1776 and 1791 is interesting.
That's pretty funny, those guys. That was good. What do we got here? We're 8:25. All right, we're starting a little bit later.
That's what it should be. The face-off.
Eric Krieger saying they're part of the Commonwealth, and that's why Queen Elizabeth II is on their money.
Yes.
Down by Matthew Tkachuk with a high stick. So a stoppage just 8 seconds in.
I really anticipate the first 3, 4, 5 minutes of this game to just be charged with energy, but not comfortable energy. It's almost like you got to burn that energy off before you get to the real part of the game. But these guys are just fired up. Florida with a million miles an hour.
Look at the Canada lines of defense pairs. Big development. Josh.
I feel like that was some sloppy work by the U.S. defenseman there. Letting Canada keep. You had control of the puck. You just gave it back to them. You're asking for it.
Saturday night. Ron Faber struggling, trying to kick it out of his own. And now it's skated out of the Jack. Sends it right in on Bennington, and he'll smother it. And now some pushing and shoving. Brady gets shipped into Montez.
Look at that, right in the middle. He's taking on all 4 of them. That's awesome. I do not like the Tim Hortons or the cat on the helmet. I don't care how much money they're giving them. That's Bush League.
Oh, you have to have Tim Hortons on the Canadian helmet.
No, it's Bush League, man. Put the Canadian maple leaf on there by itself. Put the American flag on there.
There's really no benefit for you to engage them and give them more juice.
I know you got to monetize everything.
Whoa,
whoa! That was a good chance.
Jack Hughes is going to be a very special player. He's still very
He
young.
looked good there. Hughes looked good there, I'll tell you.
He has some real good skill and potential.
And Brendan Hagel on his left. Chris pass ahead. Noah Hanneman dropped it back. Hughes plays it for Matthews. And knocked down by Bennington. 3 behind the goal line. played along by Cirelli. Poked back by Hagel.
Yeah, this is a great idea. I'm sitting here. I've done no research whatsoever. Just heard a little bit here. I can't tell you who half these players are. I understand a good sporting event when I see it, and the fact that you have these guys playing hard instead of an all-star game, there's no better idea than this in sports, right? The Pro Bowl is a joke. The all-star game in baseball, what is it? It determines home field, but you really aren't. You're getting it's just not the same.
Home run derby is fun in baseball, but
Not like this.
not like this.
Not like this. I am watching on ESPN, TJ. Yes.
Sidney Crosby. Matt Boldy lofts it high in the air. Get back on the Taves will turn 31. And for the first time
I know the boards make it sound worse, but it looks like they're banging a little.
in a major international competition, Brad Marchand lost the puck. It's kept into the line by Taves. Seth Jarvis tried to send it down low, and Jacob Slavin got in the way as he's done throughout the tournament. Vincent Trocheck stumbled across the line. Brock Nelson on the forecheck. And now Jarvis put back in the lineup after he was a healthy scratch on Monday. John Cooper says he likes Jarvis's game against the Americans stylistically. Didn't specify why.
Man, everybody out there is a good player. You watch the Sabres game and you get to that third and fourth line and you're like, oh boy, this is some good hockey going on.
31-year-old native of Commerce Township, Michigan.
Look at the stick work on these guys. That puck gets near it and they just stab it and take it right back. They stab that puck.
But injuries and illness on the defense corps paved the way for the Philadelphia Flyer. Hagel runs in, wound up.
I feel like that's Canada's first shot. It may not even count as a shot. It may not have been on net. There we go. There's a shot. 2 shots. All right, they got Canada with 3 shots. I thought the U.S. has had like 10 shots so far.
Deflected by Jake Sanderson, the 22-year-old for the Ottawa Senators.
Jerry's ready. Jerry's ready for the game.
But the injuries have opened the door for him as well. USA playing without Charlie McAvoy, just released from the hospital today, and he is here in the building tonight.
Not a fan of the icing rule. I love the old icing where they have to race for the puck.
A pretty great start for the U.S. They've had some
Very rarely did the offensive team seem to get it, or the team charging down there. But still, it was I think it's a little bit of overkill. Almost like the kickoff on the NFL. I guess it has to be done with,
It was way more fun when they had to race and touch it first. It was way more exciting.
When they had to get to that line, yeah. I was a big fan of that icing. I didn't know what icing was. I love the beginning of Slap Shot, where the goalie's trying to explain what icing. Puck come down, go boom, Ivory's hand, they blow whistle. That's awesome. Yes, it's a safety issue, but
It's not as much of a safety issue as the kickoff is in the NFL.
yeah, right. And that's what I mean. In the NFL, guys got hurt, but
Even just having a mad dash to the goal line itself, whoever makes it there first, you could do that. But they want to have this. They want to make it more subjective. It doesn't change the game as much.
man, again, another lazy pass behind your own net. That's a giveaway. Right there. That was the man that gave that puck away right before the scene. That was that goal. That was an easy out of your own zone, and you blew it. You gave it right back to him. Trying to cycle the puck like that. That was horrible.
To Nathan McKinnon.
Horrible. They didn't even show that. That was not what got the goal. They should have showed that the U.S. guy make the mistake. That's where the goal came in. Can't make this mistake. Again, they're not showing a big deal. This is screenshot, yes, but they show the reason. They should be showing the reason why that happened, and that U.S. guy should feel shame. He should be exposed.
Anybody that went right into the top shelf.
Can't catch up to it. McKinnon's giving Canada a 1-0 lead.
No chance for Hellebuck. It looked like he didn't see it until it was sailing over his shoulder.
Again, nonchalant behind your own net. They did it. They did it early in the first, early in the beginning of the game. Oh,
Austin Matthews. Canada with the first goal of this tournament, Ray.
So, Sean, all 4 games for Canada scored the first goal. The U.S.
I won't rewind. When this goes to commercial quick, I'm going to rewind and expose that guy who made that bad pass, who made the giveaway for the U.S.
Against Canada after Connor McDavid scored the first goal. And the USA scored 3 unanswered. Deflected into the zone.
I'm with you, Ray. This is a very exciting game. It's great. Just such a great idea by the NHL. And they don't have many great ideas. They make it very difficult for the sport to succeed. That's a high stick, right?
And Bennett plays it, and they whistle it down for a high stick.
Well, Connor Hellebuck can't catch up to this one from McKinnon.
Very surprised that ESPN is not doing commercial breaks.
Again, they're still not showing the cause of that goal. Show the giveaway.
You mentioned, Sean, not a good look for Hellebuck. I mean, he doesn't pick it up to him really late. His last chance.
All right, I'm gonna hit the rewind button at the next commercial.
It's given Canada a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is
The USA's opener last Thursday against Finland. He gave up a goal on the second shot of the night from Henry Jokiharju off the fence. And that stopped everything else. McKinnon unassisted at 4:48 for the first goal of this championship game.
he's assisted by the U.S. player that made the horrible pass.
Sorelli at the side of the net, free on the near wall. Played ahead, not out by Fox. Got by Marner. Now Sorelli deflected wide by Noah Hannafin. Anthony Sorelli. The Tampa
Dude, look at that dude standing up in the front row. They should be throwing beer on him. Sit down.
In his hometown, Noah Hannafin grew up in Norwood, Massachusetts, in the suburbs of Boston. One of many with connections either from Boston or they played college hockey here.
I don't think they've shown a commercial yet, and they're pretty far. They dropped the puck, I believe, at 8:25. Only like 10 minutes into it. All right, maybe that's.
Sandheim. And now Harley. And it's taken away by Eichel.
Oh, Eichel makes a play. I guess good for Eichel for resurrecting his career. Wasted first 5 or 6 years in Buffalo.
Jacob Slavin, they become a very good pair together. As a matter of fact, they're playing more minutes than any other American players, averaging 21 and a half per game. Cancel again, and a stop by Bennington.
We expected a high energy start. We've got a high energy start. The U.S. with a couple of early chances.
I don't know. No excuses, Eric. Eric Krieger saying that the flu's running through the U.S. team. No excuses.
It's not running through now.
All right, I'm going back to that goal. I'm going to expose that guy. All right, here it comes.
In both of those years, he led the playoffs in goal scoring. At his best in the big moments. Will he be again tonight?
It'll be right here.
Here's Drew Doughty, the 35-year-old.
All right, I've rewound to the spot. Number 8. Number 8. Who's number 8? That was horrible. It's all him.
They took it right from him.
What's his name? Can you read his name, Dan? Number 8.
Werenski. He is on the Columbus Blue Jackets.
All right. Well, that Columbus Blue Jacket. It's all his fault. Let's watch it again.
Harley for McKinnon.
Oh, let me do one more
incredible
time.
shot. I mean, that is,
Yeah, whatever. He shouldn't have had the opportunity. Right there. I mean, God, that was such a bad play. It was nothing. He fires it around. 8 goes and picks it up. No pressure, and he lazily sets it back, and 13 just jumped on it. That was it.
that is
The Columbus
Samson
Blue
Reinhart.
Jacket.
Sam Reinhart, number 13, former Buffalo Sabre and Stanley Cup champion.
Oh, really? Reinhardt intercepted it. Of course.
You get 1.5 times
Well,
points on select
number
business
8
purchases
should be feeling
and a
shame.
flexible spending limit that adapts with your business. Giving you the tools to do more of what you love. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Welcome back to Boston. This week, Matthew Tkachuk told me, I know I just played in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, but this could be the biggest game of my hockey career. I have never felt this way. I know we have an opportunity to inspire the next generation here.
It is, man. It's a shame they got that caterpillar on their helmet. Come on, guys. Cut enough. You're selling everything. Too much. Too much.
There is no tomorrow, and I can tell you there is expected to be several of them not available for their NHL teams until play resumes on Saturday.
Some of them battling through illness as well.
The first time I saw that was when I believe it was the '88 Winter Olympics, and they had Bud Light figures, Bud Light on the helmet of the USA players. Horrible, just horrible. It's even worse now with that,
Bud Light.
whatever that McElhaney or whatever his name is.
Austin Matthews trying to pry it loose, but it's Sam Reinhart for Canada.
Look at Reinhardt, just doing all the little things, right?
That's what he was known for. Sabres didn't give him the environment where the little things mattered.
Oh yeah, the Sabres will. Whatever. Are we mathematically eliminated yet?
The asteroid in 2036 is more likely to hit the Earth than the Sabres are to make the playoffs.
All right, there we go. The asteroid, the size of the Eiffel Tower. Oh! Couldn't get the wood on it.
Now Harley, first round pick of Dallas in 2019.
All right, they're good.
Taken overall.
The U.S. is trying to take Canada off the puck a little here, you can see.
Canada won World Junior. Matt Boldy, another hometown product. He's from Millis, Massachusetts, west of Boston, and played at Boston College. He's had a terrific tournament. JT Miller.
All right, boys, let's see it. Horrible camera work there. What the hell just happened?
Miller back to the line for Faber. Off the back wall.
Man, the puck's just moving so fast. I don't know how these goalies see it. It's amazing.
9 minutes gone by.
Nothing's worse than when you see the goalie looking behind him. What just happened?
Very popular teammate, very emotional for Charlie McAvoy. Could not be involved tonight. Injured his shoulder in game 1 of the round robin against Finland. Played through that and played courageously.
The Finns took him out.
Exceedingly well against Canada, but developed an infection. He just came out of the hospital today. And it's uncertain if he'll even be able to return this season for the Boston Bruins.
I wish him all the best. What a brutal circumstance for Mac.
I mean, they're more than halfway through the NHL season, right?
It all means to these guys.
Yeah, this is like the
I don't even know if
60%.
the NHL realized what this tournament was going to be, or the players themselves, but it has far exceeded just about anything we could have thought it could have been.
Oh, what was that? What are you doing?
The setup from Makar. Long carry around to Chris Kreider. The oldest member of Team USA at age 33. His entire career with the New York Rangers. Bennett played it ahead for Jarvis.
I got to tell you, Canada's playing some very sound hockey here. At this point, I mean, the momentum shifts quick. Hockey is it's just the one sport where your feet stop moving and you keep moving. Right? There's no other sport like that.
Battling along the wall. Comes straight up Harley. Stopped by Hellebuck. More than midway through the period. Shots on goal of 4 apiece. They added assists on the
Canada is just ready for that. That was Crosby with that strong end. He just stepped in and took the interception. Whoa, man. Knock somebody down, USA. Knock somebody down. Good play by the goalie, though.
Once again, Nathan McKinnon shows his hockey intelligence.
Seth Jarvis can't
Look
believe
at that.
he didn't give Canada a 2-0 lead. Hellebuyck stretched as far as he can go. A pair of tremendous saves to keep this 1-0 Canada.
That was some good goalie work there. Remember Ray used to have that flexibility in the net when we play street hockey.
The free 5G phone with select straight
I think
talk
he could
plans.
get it to about a 45-degree
Spring for
angle.
those new sneakers they need. The unlimited streaming needs. And with Straight Talk, spring for something you never knew
TJ
you
saying
needed.
Bean USA best defenseman. What number is he,
5G
TJ?
phone with select plans on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
That's Ohio Stadium and a rink in the shoe. An iconic venue for the Red Wings and the Blue Jackets. The Stadium Series, Saturday, March 1st at 6 on ESPN and ESPN Plus.
It's hard to get excited about a regular season hockey game. For me, anyways. Playoffs are exciting. Playoffs are where it's at in the NHL. They got those 7 games. They seem to go back and forth. It's fantastic. Same as baseball and basketball. That's all good stuff. Football has to be the one game deal. When we move on. But it's amazing that you play these 7 games and the players just get in their head. We're not going to win every game. They don't get they player will put out Herculean effort and then lose and has to rebound for the next game, and it's built into their DNA somehow. They just get it done.
You can make anything possible.
It's a different way of playing the sport. It's exciting.
That's life on
Best of 7.
That's Spectrum.
Back in Boston, TD Garden, the championship game of this Four Nations face-off, which we said at the outset has really captivated.
I've never been to the Boston Garden, but I'm guessing it's in the middle of the city where you can get to it. Maybe go to other things. Buffalo's tucked into the corner. Maybe we just do this wrong. Got it tucked into the corner where you can't get anywhere from it. Same thing with the Bills Stadium. It should be in the middle of everything.
First period, we're already halfway through. Reinhardt wins the puck battle behind the net from
Yeah, they're not gonna expose number 8 wins the puck battle. It was a horrible play by number 8. Say what it is.
5 or 7 feet into the middle of the ice, and he just flings that shot in stride. Hellebuyck has no chance to pick it up, and even in good position at his sides, the last
Yeah, you should lose that mustache. Or is it a beard? All right, it's not so bad. It's a beard.
And while they do a repair here, the U.S. contemplates a 1-0 deficit.
Nothing ever changes with these maintenance guys, right? They're always the same guys as they were 40 years ago. I don't know if you were with this, Terry, but remember, Raymond, when we would go to the standing room only at the auditorium, and we'd be standing up on that chimney. I feel like it was the Quebec Nordique we were watching play. Could have been the Hartford Whalers, but I think it was the Quebec Nordique. It might have been the Stastny brothers.
Because of the work of Connor Hellebuyck, a big goalie, as so many of them are today.
I think you spilled your Coke all over the people in front of us.
207 pounds. I don't think anybody really expected ready to fisticuffs to start. As we said, John Cooper controlled that. You put McDavid out there, there's not going to be a brawl at the drop of the puck.
No, that's one way to put a lid on that, right? You start when you have the visiting team, you put your lineup out first. So McDavid goes out, and you even if you decided you wanted to fight on the other side, you got to have somebody willing to go on your team. That wasn't going to happen. And Canada felt their best punch forward was a skill start. I don't know if they really got it, but they've got a 1-0 lead now halfway through this period.
Yeah, well, Canada's playing some sound fundamental hockey, and they were waiting for 8 to make that mistake, and that was it.
They win another one to the Canadians. McKinnon back to Towdy. He was looking for a tip. Harley behind the net. Crosby back to the line. Crosby has just 2 shots on goal. He's been playing with an elbow injury. And there are some questions about how well, if at all, he can shoot the puck. He did score into an empty net. The Caps will win here Monday afternoon.
Be interesting to see who gets the first penalty here.
Their spot in this championship game, but for the most part, he's been a passer.
There you go.
6 face-offs. That's unusual. Here's Hughes.
59 is hanging on the net there.
Jack Hughes once again turns a blown up play into something.
Is that 59? Is 59 Hughes?
No, that's Gensel. Jack Hughes is 85.
Results in a scoring check. So take a look, see if Canada continues to roll the
TJ saying our best defenseman's out. Uh-oh, 8's got the puck. Look out. You better get a goal or something here, man. Make up for that. Jesus. Yeah, well, I'm riding him until he does something good.
Just one assist in this tournament so far. Here's Brayden Point. Duffin chase. Hellebuck will play it first. McDavid stops it. Sanderson got in the way, but now it's Point. Back to the line. McCarr quickly to Taves. Point off for McCarr. He had room in the slot, but couldn't handle it. It escapes. Berinsky for Brady.
Berinsky's his name. Berinsky, of course, the defenseman's in the wrong end of the ice. Offensive-minded defenseman, I know.
To Mike Sullivan's point about how impressed he's been by the 200-foot play of Eichel and Matthews, not just offensive stars. Mitch Marner for Sandheim, and he listed one wide. Clearly, they're trying to get traffic in front of him.
Do it, baby!
Oh my God,
man! I mean, what would you rather have, a breakaway or the man up, the power play? I just feel like the shootout just seems like it's so hard to make.
I'll take a 2-on-1 today.
Yeah, I'd like the 2-on-1. You get the goalie to commit to us. The goalie has to commit to him. You can get him. This is good hockey.
Terrific pass from Boldy and Larkins up through the
That was a great pass.
He scored the game-winning goal in Montreal on a 2-on-1. He went low.
But big number 8 still had the angle on him. He felt him coming.
Blocker in this tournament. Larkin goes there again. This time, Jordan Binnington beats him.
It's amazing. If you notice, the goalie knew to look back, so he couldn't put it off his back and into the net. The goalie wanted to see where the puck was. Guys are just great athletes.
Most notably here.
Whoa!
Sam Bennett trying to wrap it around. He got stopped by Noah Hannafin of the Vegas Golden Knights. Long pass. And it's dumped in by Vincent Trocheck. Marchand. Gowdy. Right wide from Harley.
Oh! Didn't that look like that was in the back? He hit Bennett in the back.
The backs have gone out of style.
Sam Bennett in the corner. Marchand takes it. It's still loose.
We're staying tall again.
I think the USA needs to make a point in front of the net there and hammer somebody. Somebody needs to get hammered.
Pucks into the crease around Hellebuck. Make it as difficult as he can to get to the
Canada's had that a couple times.
Seth Jarvis had a rebound and an opportunity that Hellebuck turned aside. And here's Bennett and Marchand fishing around the front of the net. Now, Hellebuck's in great position, but there is strength to this as well. He's got to hold that left leg in position so that Bennett can't bounce the puck off his pad, and in the scramble, they end up with a free one. Hellebuck's also talking about, hey, eventually, you got to protect the crease here. I've got to be able to do my job, as Canada had a team picture in the blue paint.
That's true.
McKinnon Matthews, the face-off. This one won by Matthews, who's been outstanding at the dot through this tournament, 63%.
Just got Reinhardt just picked him. All Reinhardt there. Jeez. Reinhardt is killing him. Berinsky again gives it away. Again. That's probably the third time he's done that. Second for sure.
Whistle. With 5:47 to go,
Not a big Crosby
the
fan.
only goal. They've been screening and crowding Connor Hellebuck. Great atmosphere here in Boston. Toughest tickets ever inside the TD Garden. They're getting their money's worth so far.
I gotta keep giving the Boston fans credit for not booing the Canadian national anthem. That was very good on their part.
We can give you the tools to help you break free. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
For a limited time at Domino's, get the Dream Pizza deal. Any pizza you want for just $9.99 online. Because any pizza with any crust and any toppings means you can order the pizza you've been dreaming of. All for the dream price of $9.99. The Dream Pizza deal at Domino's.
No, you're just not carrying me. Puppy, why don't you take my keys and go for a ride?
Welcome, Stanley.
Little known fact about the Boston Bruins. Bobby Orr in the early 70s when he was probably on the decline. His knees were in rough shape, but he was still one of the biggest stars in the NHL. The Bruins were in trouble. Well, I don't know if they were in need of cash or whatever. They wanted to keep Bobby Orr on, and it was time to renegotiate his contract, and they tried to give him ownership of the team. Not full ownership, but a piece of the ownership.
Yeah.
And he said, no fucking way, I don't want it. Because he was too smart. And so he chose no ownership. He asked him for a couple extra $1,000 or something like that. And it was the worst decision Bobby Orr ever made. Of course, now the Boston Bruins are owned by the Buffalo natives, the Jacobs family.
And you have people like Caleb Williams coming out of the NFL draft demanding pieces of the team.
Cool.
What?
Caleb Williams, yeah, he demanded from the Chicago Bears.
He did not get ownership. Did
No, he didn't get it, but he tried to demand it.
No, he's a joke so far. Joke's not the right word. I'm not many of us on this that are listening right now saw Caleb Williams play USC versus Utah at the Death Star in Las Vegas. And he's got some potential, but he's I don't know, these Southern California quarterbacks seem that where they are end up not good. Right? Line year, we can go through. Even Sam Darnold had a good start to the year and just couldn't pull it off. And I'm talking Southern California college quarterbacks. Something about them of recent years, they just don't seem to cut it.
Each of these coaches has won 2 Stanley Cups. Mike Sullivan, 2 with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Who's the coach for Canada? Who's he coach for?
John Cooper, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, all right. Fairly good. And the U.S. coach?
Oh, that's a good
Mike
question.
Sullivan?
I think he is Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
All right, he might have changed recently.
And Mike Sullivan,
There he
from
is.
Marshfield, Massachusetts, the suburbs of Boston.
Okay.
Very emotional today when he talked about not just the meaning of this, it would be special to have this game be anywhere, but particularly emotional for Mike Sullivan having it be in his hometown. Nathan McKinnon, get after it.
That right there.
Nice stick work by the goalie.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that was great stick work.
Ooh. No penalty. We got a call.
No penalty.
Native of Denver, Colorado, is Jacob Slavin. That his entire career with the Hurricanes.
All right, there's U.S. getting a give back, but again, they put it right on goal and easy face-off. But face-off's still the same. Let's see if the U.S. can win it. You know, it's amazing that you never really hear them talk about face-offs until you get to the playoffs. It's such an advantage to win these face-offs. You get that extra possession. And they don't seem to show the stat until you get farther into the playoffs. Oh, you know, Boston won 62% of the playoffs. It's extra scoring chance. Win this face-off.
Very few goaltenders play the puck as well as Binnington. A couple of times.
Let's go, boys. Win the face-off. Let's see it.
And kills the forecheck really before it even gets started.
Jack Eichel won the face-off. And chipping in deeper, Adam Fox of the New York Rangers.
Man, Eichel did his job. You guys couldn't control it.
They're already shifting up the lines. which is not a good sign when you change them this early.
No, 1-0. I mean, it's
And they don't play together a whole lot. This is what they had 3 weeks to put this thing on.
Out on defense, 4.5 to go first period. I'm looking at the 23-year-old Hurley and the 22-year-old Sanderson. Whether they make a mistake.
I agree, Eric. I feel like the USA is struggling. The one nice thing about hockey is the momentum shifts. It just seems like your team, when they have all this talent on both teams, it seems like your team can do nothing. And then one small little thing happens, and all of a sudden it just looks like they're unstoppable. We're waiting for that small little thing to make them unstoppable. As a neutral announcer that I am. Win this face-off. How is this guy that's a lefty going to win this face-off? I feel like he needs to have the backhand against it. Of course, he just won the face-off. Oh, nice job, Berinsky. Number 8 again. Get him off the ice. He is just smelling up the ice everywhere he goes.
He just iced it.
Split a couple of targets. It's a slopping icing call.
Just iced the puck.
Who did it? Werenski again?
Werenski.
Werenski has made like
5.
One critical mistake, but yeah, he's just everywhere. He get him off the ice.
In the championship game was the memorable overtime win for Canada on Sidney Crosby's golden goal in Vancouver. The USA had actually rallied from 2-0 down to force overtime. Canada won the Olympic final in 2002 as well. Sanheim from up high, blocked down by Sanderson, and wound up on the stick of McKinnon in a dangerous place.
Sanderson.
All right.
Point to point. Sanheim decided to retreat. Here's Foley in the slot.
Oh!
Trying to pass it off, and it hit Sanheim. A lot of teammates in front of him net trying to pass it out wide. Hellebuck couldn't stop it. Both teams are changing. Played up by
USA goalie got lucky there. Should have easily handled that. And he let it go. Ooh! Oh, did you see 50 go down? The goalie went down. I don't know who hit him. Was it Kachuk? Who's coming up back in the play there?
Somebody. That was a good little move.
And he knew there was going to be a high stick whistle down against Canada if they were next to touch the puck.
Now, does it go all the way back down the Canadian zone with that high stick?
No, it might come out.
He's like, 85 cents. God damn it, that hurt.
By Sanderson, and then it's the puck
right there.
The other end. I think Binnington's trying to sell one there. Nelson's going as
he's not trying to sell anything. He got that stick perfectly under the skate.
Binnington spun down to his knees.
I don't believe
call. Center ice face off. And back on the Taves.
There you go. Oh! Woo!
That's one.
Nice play. We're gonna point out the Canadian defender who blew that because he made up for Rinsky's screw up. Oh boy. All 34. All 34.
Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona is where he's going to play hockey.
Really? Matthews out of that the hockey hotbed. Phoenix, Arizona. Still counts. It was chips it up. Yeah, he just took a swing at it, but it counts, no doubt. That was good. Oh man, get this guy off the ice.
Saturday night, the biggest of his career. This is even bigger. 7 years in the NHL for Brady Tkachuk at age 2.
Woo!
He's never played in a playoff game. He's watched his brother Matthew play in 71 of them. They won a Stanley Cup. Battling through injury, left after less than 2 minutes time on ice Monday night, and battling through illness. He wasn't going to miss this.
Man, give Matthews some credit there. They're not even talking about him.
line switch here. He's flipped Jack Eichel and Austin Matthews, his top two centers. Eichel has played with the Kachucks, and as you mentioned, a lot of the territorial play was in the U.S. zone. So Sullivan flips Matthews into the middle of the Kachuk brothers, and the result is immediate. Brady Kachuk picks up the loose puck.
Well, they should put someone else in. I know you're saying, TJ, that McAvoy is out, but man, Marinsky is not impressing me.
One win against Finland. He changed up the lines, put the Kachuk's together, changed up the deep pairings. Here's McKinnon with a bouncing puck, and it glances over to the near wall. Larkin and Crosby there. Now it's Reinhart right on.
There you go. Way to keep 14 did a nice job keeping Crosby off that puck. Reinhart is just doing all the little things right.
They've all had to make switches. They've made the ones that have worked.
Matthew Boldy tried to center, didn't get along on that backhand. Taves got it out.
Go, baby.
Quickly back in, and Benson Trocheck is first there. Now Adam Fox is Rangers teammate. Here's another
USA's looking good all of a sudden, except for that.
Stone racing after, goes diving for the puck before Nelson was there.
Ooh.
14 USA. The 12-year veteran with the New York Islanders.
The New York Islanders. And Potvin sucks. Man, remember how good the Islanders were in the early 80s, right before Gretzky became big? And they had the who was the goalie with the stick, and he'd have the
In 2019, in all 10 years of his career.
Billy Smith. Billy Smith. He used to put the tape on the butt end of his stick like 8 inches down, and he would hammer guys with it. I think it was I think the Islanders were playing. The Islanders were playing. Might have been in the Stanley Cup Finals against the Edmonton Oilers, and I think it was Paul Coffey skated in front of. Just did a quick. They had blown the whistle, and he did like a U-turn. Like a U-turn skate in front of Billy Smith, and Billy Smith just picked up the stick like it was a tomahawk and clipped Coffey right in the back of the Achilles. Yes, Terry remembers Billy Smith. I think Terry used to put the tape on the butt end of his goalie stick up 6 inches like Billy Smith, or that was me, one or the other. He was a cheap son of a bitch. Yeah, Mike Bossy was big too, for sure. The Islanders were the team for a while. They had everybody. When you go to a New York Rangers game, they still, at some point in one of the periods, the organist starts playing some sort of a tune, and the whole stadium just goes, "Potvin sucks." They hated Dennis Potvin.
First period here in Boston between USA and Canada, feeling very much like a Game 7 of a playoff series.
I think 20 minutes is too long in between periods. Too long. Yes, the Islanders killed the Sabres for years. Back in those early, they used to have Danny Gare on the team. In fact, that was the one. Scotty Bowman was the coach, and the Sabres were supposed to go to the Cup. And the Islanders beat them and knocked them out of the playoffs, and I think that's when the Islanders went on their run for a little while.
Clean and start their attack. Canada had a couple of great scrambles around Connor Hellebuck. Solid.
Eric confirms that's correct.
Coming up, we'll hear from Brady Kachuk. It's the Geico First of the Mission Report. We're 1-1 after 20 from Boston in the Four Nations Face-Off Championship game.
That goal at the end of the period was so important.
Oh, yeah. 1-1.
Cars a big win. You know, you can play with them. You're not down.
Some wrong turns.
All right.
When you're ready to sell, CarGurus is a big help.
TJ, you should call in and tell me what the Canadian coach is saying to his players right now. If you want to call in and looking for someone to call in, 'cause I have no idea what he's saying to them other than play hard and keep doing our basics. What, are you motivating the guys in between the first and second period? Do you have to motivate them? Does it matter? These are all pros. They're all stars. Right? They know what a big game it
It's a
is.
fun blend of zesty and bold.
I think they're young guys and they still need to be motivated.
That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
I'm gonna say it anyways. If it's me, I'm telling my guys, if I'm Canada,
I chose Nutrafol because it was 100%
keep playing,
and clinically
stick to the
tested.
fundamentals. The U.S. is making mistakes, and we're gonna capitalize on their mistakes.
Get growing.
Just play sound hockey, be where we're supposed to be. We know what we want to do, where we want to put the puck, because they got number 8 on defense, and just wait for number 8 to make a mistake. That's what I'm saying. In fact, I'm focusing everything on Werenski. The whole thing, I'm just focusing on him. When he has in the ice, I want my best players there, and I want to just force him to make a mistake.
The Lexus TX is
And
here
he's
for all the moments.
If I'm Team USA's coach, I'm telling them to keep throwing the body.
Like this one.
The game changed the minute they started hitting it.
And that
All right. So Dan's saying the U.S. needs to put the take Canada off the puck.
The 3-row SUV.
Take
that
them
you
off the
can
puck and
sell.
bang everywhere
That's
you can. All
The
right.
Lexus TX.
That's how they're going to make mistakes.
All right. That's what we're going with then.
Mr. Lee,
Hi, Zoe.
how can I help you today?
Do you know if there's a less expensive option for my new Medicare prescription?
Medicare? I might have to see some ID, Mr. Lee. Here, let me check on that for you.
Thank you, Zoe.
Anytime.
Get help with your Medicare
Look at Walgreens trying to make a comeback. They should show all the people robbing their shelves and no one arresting them. Jesus Christ! What the hell happened the last couple of years? What a nightmare! Yeah, don't let them go. They got less than $800. There's nothing we can do. What? All right, TJ's calling in. All right, we have our first caller here. Where are you calling from, sir?
All of the services of the big financial institutions delivered at
Where are you calling from, sir?
with rates often better than anyone else's.
All right. What do you? What's your comment?
Okay, my comment is you're doing a good job.
Uh-oh.
To explain this game and this kind of level. Hold on, I gotta get a coconut. Hold on a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. You called us.
All right. So, well, that's okay.
We got 20-minute
This is
intermission. We got
nationally
time.
syndicated.
In this kind of game, it's kind of two ways. If you like skill, you're not seeing it. There's no skill.
All right.
Because everybody is playing for the name on the front of their jersey, and they're fighting for every inch of the ice. So they're doing stuff they would never do. That the skill of the game, right? If you like skill, if you want to see McDavid, if you want to see Crosby, if you want to see these guys going end to end, you're not going to see it in this kind of game.
We're listening.
All right, that was my comment.
So what are we seeing? We're just seeing just effort, wild effort.
You're kind of seeing old time hockey.
Yeah.
You're kind of seeing everybody plays as hard as they possibly can. They fight for every inch on the ice. They're forechecking, they're back checking. You're just not seeing in those kind of games. You'll never see the top players in the world skill come out.
Well,
for the whole game. You might see spurts.
So can that be said is because everybody's so good, you need the game to slow down for the skill to come out? I mean, can't the skill show at top speed, or is it moving too fast for the skill to come out?
Because my point, if you would pay attention, sir, my point was they're fighting.
I'm going to let you get away with that, even though it's my show. But all right, keep going.
Okay. For every inch of the ice, you're fighting for every inch of the ice, back checking, forward checking. That takes that kind of skill player out of it. Even though these skill players are doing a great job playing a game they don't usually play, they're all forward checking, they're all back checking, they're all involved. So it's a different kind of game.
So what I'm saying is, when you play like that, it takes the skill out of it. All of a sudden, you because if they have such a superior skill, they can't maintain it at this high pace, at this fast pace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I'm just saying that. So what are you saying if you're the Canadian coach to the Canadian team? What are you telling them?
Well, I think everybody has to keep playing exactly like they are. And it's like you said, number 8 makes a mistake, throws a puck out. This game is going to be won on who makes a mistake and capitalizes on the mistake.
Yep, I agree.
That's what this game's going to be. I just love watching some of these skilled players play games, playing in a game, playing the way they never really play on their teams during regular season because they're flying up and down the ice. They're more offensive. These guys are coming. When you see Crosby come back and back check and dive, he's not doing that when he's playing for the Penguins.
Yeah, I'm not a big Crosby fan, anyways. But so what is the USA coach saying to the players?
Start hitting a little bit more and just keep crashing in that because USA got the better goalie. You just got to get bodies in front of the Canadian goalie.
Yeah, the USA is definitely not crashing in that way. Canada crashed in that 2-3 times really hard.
Yeah,
really hard. All right. Well, thank you, caller.
Yeah, no problem. Talk to you later.
Enjoy the game.
Bye.
The one thing I'll say about that caller is they were lacking in specifics. So when you look at the impact of hitting in this game, it's effectively taken McDavid out of it because he's not used to being hit. He's normally able to avoid it when he's playing a second or a third line guy.
All right.
Same thing with Crosby. They're in a position where the physicality of the U.S. players is actually affecting them, preventing them from being able to do skill.
The advantage of holding the mic, you wait for the caller to get off, and then you just trash him.
Well, yeah, because then you look at Nathan McKinnon, and the only thing McKinnon's been doing tonight is demonstrating his skill to an extreme level. That goal, he shot that through 6 different skaters, and it went right into the top corner. That was, and then 2 minutes
was
later,
screened, and but it was all a bad pass.
Yeah. 2 minutes later, though, he's driving down. He has the same opportunity to take the same shot, but he knows in the back right corner of his head, he has a guy crashing the net. He feeds it off to him, and they almost have a rebound goal. They almost get a garbage goal off of that because he's playing with the intelligence because he's not getting hit. If you start hitting Nathan McKinnon, the Canadian offense will grind to a halt.
Yeah. Have you seen McDavid make any plays in this game?
Nope, because he's being absolutely bodied.
Yeah. So
you take them out of it.
Hey, you have so many high level players here, right? Even in the Stanley Cup Finals, you don't have all 4 lines are good lines, right? Am I wrong to say that?
No,
there's not a weak line here. So you get to the Stanley Cup Finals, and the 4th line still struggles, right? They don't want to give them a lot of time. In this thing here, you're not afraid to just let these guys go. Now they talked about earlier about the brawlers having the Kachucks out there, but the Kachucks are they can brawl, but it's more than that.
Yeah, they can actually end up producing goals. Brady Tkachuk's got the first one.
So Ovechkin's not. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't want Ovechkin anyways, but he's not allowed to play in this. He's a crazy Russian, right? Is that
Yeah,
Ovechkin
you
is?
would want 3 years ago Ovechkin playing in this, but now he just sits at his special spot and he hits slap shots into the back of the net. That's all he does now. He's just a pure goal scorer.
That crazy Russian though is in his prime. He was a great all around strong player. He's still great, but let's see
what Brady and Matthew are turning into.
Let's see if Tkachuk gives Matthews any credit.
So you left the game against Sweden early. They kept you out of precaution. You missed yesterday's practice. They told us you were under the weather. Describe your mindset in terms of being available tonight.
Well, I wouldn't miss this game for the world. This is basically how many guys are talking as much as you can emulate a game 7 or even bigger than that. So there's not a chance in hell I was missing this one.
And to see that Coach switched your center.
He doesn't have to swear.
With your brother Matthew Tkachuk. What has it been like to share this experience with him?
It's unbelievable. It'd be even better if we finish this off. So I just focus on one shift at a time, but just take it all in.
Thank you, Brady.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Tkachuk brothers are meatheads. That's awesome.
They are. They're like the 2 dudes in Slapshot, the 2 brothers.
Yeah.
Or the triplets.
TJ's correct. He was definitely the best caller of the night, without question.
And we'll see how it shakes out now. 1-1 on our way to the second.
All right, wait. I got to see what that stat just was.
That was just the way the USA grows over time, as opposed to
We tied? What?
No, Sweden. They went up 2-1, and then they won 2-1 because we only had 10 forwards, and I think it was 5 defensemen, so we were down 3 people.
All right.
They just exhausted.
So they're saying when we're tied 1-1, the neutral announcer, when the USA is tied 1-1, they take over after that.
Yeah, we the people rise up.
Okay.
And we'll see how it shakes out.
All right. I don't.
Throw it all the way to the live.
This game's gonna go. This game's not gonna be a blowout. Not a blowout for the USA.
Well, I expect the same from both teams. I think we got to find a way, or we got to find a way to get the Dave the puck more. That's what the problem is.
Messier's a tough dude.
That I've ever watched, they have the puck on the stick the least amount. Wow. So I think they got to find a way to get the puck to McDavid somehow, exiting out of his own zone and getting involved in the game.
Yeah, and for Team USA, just clean up the neutral zone a little bit better. They've been great through the neutral zone.
He's what's that? Svorkin? What's his name? I know he was the defender for Montreal.
PK Subban.
Subban, yeah. He's right. USA's been giving it away, or Canada's been taking it away in the neutral zone on some pretty direct, I'll call it interceptions for lack of a better word.
They were. They had at least 3 of them.
Yeah. Crosby had one, and they had some. They turned it over. USA turned it over. That's something. It's good. That's what's his name again?
PK Subban.
Subban. SBVO whatever.
SUBBAN.
Yeah, I'm never gonna remember his name. Anyways, that was a great point he brought up. Is it Memorial Day? What's he got that red thing on his lapel? Is that Canadian Memorial Day?
I think it's like a Canadian thing.
But when you put the red, Canada's Memorial Day is when they all wear the red flower on the lapel.
Oh, that must be what it is. It's just Canadian pride.
Slices for everybody. On our way to the second. This has been the Geico First Division report.
20 minutes is too long for an intermission. Too long.
Maybe in the first intermission. But when you get to the playoffs, you're heading into overtime. You need those 20 minutes. You actually need 25 or 30.
Look today. Hey, sweaty. Sweetie. You good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now smelling like perspirant.
I did. Force 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my pits.
In the all-new Infiniti QX80, the party in the back doesn't stop. Hi, Frank.
Hey, Goldie. I'm looking for those reports from yesterday.
They're already on your desk, Frank. For the business in the front, experience more in the all-new 3-row Infiniti QX80.
Sonic $1.99 menu just got butter with a junior deluxe cheeseburger, small floats, and French toast sticks for only $1.99.
I've never gone to Sonic a lot, but I gotta say, Sonic has the most diversified fast food menu I've ever seen.
I know we have a Sonic here. Can't say I've ever been.
I've been to it. One of the boys, somebody wanted to go there after I picked him up from the airport. There's only one that I know of.
That's a perfect combo.
And I guess it's the menu is not quite as diversified as the Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory, I always have trouble picking out what I'm going to eat when I go there, but it's but you can't call the Cheesecake Factory fast food.
No, you can't. That's a sit down.
That's lunch.
Subway's got a new meal of the day. Chips and a drink for just $6.99. Or if you're
I'm gonna let me see what Terry's got here. The red poppy on the all right, here we go. The red poppy on the lapel in Canada is a symbol of remembrance. I knew it was from Remembrance Day for Canadians who lived and died in battle. Yeah, there's Memorial Day. It is also a sign of support for the armed forces. Yes, I only know that because of the great Don Chandler, who your grandfather, my father, hired in 1988. I remember when he showed up at the window. We called him the slasher because he would slash rates, but he was the he and I would go all over Ontario. We'd make sales calls together. He was He was 50 years older than me. We had a good time driving around. We'd meet at the Tim Hortons. He's like, meet me at the Tim Hortons. I'm like, man, you got to give me more than that. You got to give me a better address than meet me at the Tim Hortons. But we would go all over the place, and he was great. Whatever we had, and for some reason we were always out for Memorial Week or whatever it was. But he'd always have that red flower on the lapel, and he was always dressed in a 3-piece suit with a tie, and he had the hat. Not the fedora, but the hat more like Tom Landry used to wear.
After one period, the United States and Canada tied at 1. Game breakdown brought to you by AWS.
By popular demand, I'm going to try and get Danielle in here in between the second and third period because she's so much more entertaining than I am on the mic. She's just getting home now. She's not going to be thrilled about it, but I'm gonna have to get her on the mic. She's going to try and get away. There's crashing the net that TJ was talking about. This is the second time. Yep, number 5. Let's see what number 5 is for Canada. It's all his fault. Got a good look at Kachuk's teeth there. He's got no cavities. No fillings.
You say that, but the fillings are white now. They're not.
Are they? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. I got all. If I open my mouth, you'd be disgusted. I got all dark fillings.
Cavities are as
probably full of
American
mercury.
as apple pie.
So it keeps me young. And yes, Eric, she is. But she's more entertaining too.
I think that's important to look at here. Can Canada get a little more speed? Because if they do, they're in trouble.
Matthews made as good a play as Reinhardt on that goal. I don't feel they're giving him enough credit for it unless I'm missing the commentary.
From the National Hockey League. Matthews between the brothers Kachuk for Team USA.
Again, lose the face-off. That's a possession.
It is Tampa Bay teammate Brandon Hagel.
Not as important as when it's in your own zone, obviously. 19 worried about getting hit instead of getting rid of the puck. 38 making a good play there. It's all 38. 19 on the USA. There we go. Get it out, boys. Trying to remain neutral here.
Oh, that's another penalty.
I didn't see it. What happened? What was that?
Kachuk just took out one of the goalie's skates. Knocked him down again.
All right, that must have been what the talk is about. Take the goalie skates out.
Apparently hatched the plan to have the 50 cups at the start of the game Saturday night. Here's a takeaway by Brayden Point. And this shot was blocked by Eichel, who lost his stick.
74 has no clue where the puck is.
They don't text each other. There's a shot that hits some traffic out in front from Cale Makar. Devon Taves. Beautiful pass, McCarr, and Stone didn't get a lot on it. Tough to tell if that was a shot attempt or a pass to McDavid.
McDavid's a big dude there, man. Now he held him off behind the net there. Let's see it. Oh, let's see it. Go, boys.
Oh, he's right, McDavid.
Man, McDavid is strong. He's a big, strong dude. I guess I'm stating the obvious there.
Recently traded from Vancouver
Good.
to the New York Rangers. They'll count on him to try to get back into playoff position.
All right. We're saving time for you in between the second and third period, babe.
How are you?
You're on live.
You're on live.
Yes. You're coming in.
How's it
We have
going?
Danielle's corner. And
Oh, well,
yes,
better not.
it's going to be like Don Cherry. It's going to be like Don Cherry in between periods.
Ooh, I stick. That's a penalty.
So, is it all the same NHL rules for this?
Yes.
So if there's blood, someone's in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, it's a puck? Okay. He'll be back in 2 minutes.
Miller.
Assistant coach Rick Tocchet between periods. The big issue on Saturday night against the Americans that they played too perimeter. They wanted to get more direct inside today.
This girl wishes that she was Megan O'Leary.
Megan who?
Megan O'Leary, the girl who does the UFC stuff.
Oh, okay. It's the only time we're watching her here in the NHL Finals, right?
Yep.
Right. From Eric Krieger, yes, it's the NHL rules. I don't know what else would be. I guess I should have known it's all NHL players, right?
Stunned them obviously, but okay.
I mean, did Finland and Sweden even have a chance? I mean, is there enough players from there to
They kind of did, but like they really didn't.
Yeah.
Like the only other team that could compete here is Russia. They're the only other team.
Why are we mad at Russia for some reason?
No, most of their players are in the KHL. So because this is an NHL tournament, NHL players only, the best Russians, a lot of them are playing in the KHL. The Olympics will be different.
All right, so the KHL is where? That's a Russian league?
Yeah.
Okay, what's it stand for, K? Kremlin Hockey League?
Yeah, some sort of. Putin plays in it every once in a while, and he gets on the ice and he scores like 10 goals.
Putin's the MVP every year?
Not even joking. He literally will score like 10 goals in the game he plays. It's as bad as you would think, too.
That's another advantage many believe Team USA has, the cohesiveness from so many of their players having come through the U.S. National Development Program in Ann Arbor, Michigan. They played together. They know each other very well. Zach Werenski on it. Werenski, for example, could play with Dylan Larkin since they were 9 and 10 years old. Started out the Bell Tire Youth Hockey Program in the Detroit area. That continued through the development program and on to
Man, look at all the Canadian players in front of that net in their zone. Oh, no. Let's see what Werenski. There it is, Werenski. He's stinking up the ice. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Great chance. Canada just misses on the rebound.
I'm a little disappointed these announcers just aren't pointing out what a problem he is. Oh, he's still out there. Jeez. He's getting manhandled. Man, he's as bad as that Samuelson for the Sabres. He's even worse.
More than 4 minutes gone by in the second period. Championship game of the Four Nations face-off, tied at 1. Shot attempts in this period are 9-0 in favor of Canada. 3 of them have been on nets. Brock Faber for Jacob Slavin. Team USA coach is so impressed by Slavin. A lot of times you play against a guy you have an opinion.
I see the shots up there in the left-hand corner. I wish they would do it for the period, too. Maybe they flex it back and forth.
The more you watch him, you realize that he just doesn't make any mistakes. He's a defensive eraser out there.
Nice cross ice. Of course, look at all 5 Canadian players back there in front of the net. USA's got 3 guys in the zone. And we're going to score. Go, baby. Goalie's not know where the puck is. Oh. Let's go to the replay. Remaining neutral, of course. I just want the right call to be made. Yeah, there it is. Right in Werenski, right in the middle of it. Oh, God, he's horrible. Werenski's still in the middle of it. Look at him. He's horrible. He's in the middle of every chance that Canada gets. Man, his plus minus, he's got to be like a minus 10 in this tournament. Oh! Man, that Tkachuk. Man, he's just always around the puck. Ooh. Look at Ace sitting there like cannon fodder. Why is he back on the ice? Oh, no. God, what's that? What's that hot? Oh, let's go, boys. Let's do it. Probably exchanging some niceties with each other. I have not noticed Marchand from Boston Bruins on the ice a lot. He seems to, I don't know if he's in the twilight of his career. I don't see him out there a bunch. He seems to get the goals.
And from this championship game, I hope you saw part because there have been a lot of interesting things happening around this tournament that captured it very nicely. Mike Sullivan had to start clearly.
TJ just sent me
He's rolled through a couple of different combinations.
a video. I'm afraid I would show the video on it, but I don't think I'm allowed to. I don't think I'm allowed to show the video. They nabbed me for playing the Monday Night Football theme. I'm afraid if I put that visual up there, it's a unauthorized use of an NHL replay. I don't want to get barred.
Or injury. We've seen a couple of conversations.
Oh!
The medical staff. Bouncing puck. Dowdy was
There's mistakes happening, right? Canada had an easy out, and they didn't do it. Let's see what the USA can capitalize here. Still in their own neutral zone. Oh! Look at that. Third man in. Hockey's great.
We're one of the great cities in the world, Boston, Massachusetts.
That was Bobby Orr diving across. I don't know much about Boston. I've been there a couple times. Never spent much time there. Very seems like it's a hotbed though for the younger people, right? It's I know Silicon Valley is the tech capital of the world, but supposedly a lot of tech jobs happening in Boston.
All these money lines. They call me the queen of money lines.
Do they buy that?
They should.
Mad Dogs dogs. Mad Dogs dogs.
Oh, these are the ESPN guys. That's pretty good. I don't know who this chick is, but
Sign up for ESPN Bet to receive your welcome bonus and your first
Stephen A, that
ESPN
loudmouth.
Plus on us.
Bring it on, Stephen. Why don't you call in? Stephen A. Smith. He's big on lecturing.
The Thompson's new front door looks sharp, right?
Did we need to wave her down to tell her that?
A lot of biotech in Boston, according to Eric. I'm going to go with that.
Is their life?
I was visiting the birds.
There's no way Rinsky's +2 for this tournament. Man, how can that be? They must have despite him. He's +2 despite himself.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Here it comes, my clockwork.
Find the things you love. Welcome to your Walmart. When others are giving you
Yes, they're the heartbeat of this team. You know, they drag everybody into it.
Make America Great hat right behind.
They're popular teammates. These guys love them.
Right behind the USA coach. That's hilarious.
The Chuck brothers become two of the most popular people in America over the last week. Mike Sullivan twice.
You know, I didn't watch the game, much of the game with the first game, USA versus Canada. But those fights were they're interesting, but I thought they were all pretty even fights. Well, even that Miller stood his ground, but that big guy got the better of him. Oh boy. It's Canada giving it back to him here. All right, what are we scared? Why are we icing it?
We all take representing Canada very seriously. It's all about attitude. You need that American swag.
Jordan Bennington's done his job so far. We know Halliburton was projected to be the best goalie in the tournament, and he has. In this game, if you're Bennington, you just have to hold the serve to give your team a chance.
I don't know if at this game with you could say if one goalie's outplaying the other. I thought he was talking about the Canadian goalie there. It seems like it's really you're 1-1. I mean that's one thing.
Favorite is stick lifted by Crosby, and that's taken back by Boldy. Off Gensel to the near boards. And Reinhardt sent it back to Cale Makar.
Canada looking pretty sharp here.
College hockey for 2 years at the University of Massachusetts. Tried to one touch it down low, lines up with Reinhardt.
Yeah, U.S. needs to get the puck out of here. This Canadian line is looking very good. Bring it down, boys.
Boldy slid it in. Brady Tkachuk in on Colton Parayko. It squirted out to Larkin. And back
There you
to
go.
Sweden.
Working around. Come on! Oh! Oh, yeah! Woo! Oh, and Werenski's on the ice. All right, he's +3 now. Can't believe Werenski's out there for that. All right, I'm gonna have to change my tone on Werenski now. He's out there for that goal. Big 55 thought he had it cleared. He swiped it out of there, but not enough. Fucking Werenski giving the puck away again. Come on, man. Get him off the ice. Watch him score with me there.
Team USA, their coaches had a lot of faith in Sanderson. They were hoping they had opportunity to.
You know, as a defenseman, that Werenski, you see, he just waits for it to come to him as opposed to going for it, right? He just let that guy come right in there like that.
Now Sanderson's only here because
Every time he touches the puck, I'm nervous. Let's give it back to the goalie.
The crowd was serenading Jordan Bennington. He's still part of a terrible memory for these Boston hockey fans. He was the biggest factor in St. Louis.
The USA's got the momentum now. Let's go, boys. Oh, Tkachuk. You know, that not to Tkachuk. Whoever 16 is, you could see he was putting the effort in, but he got tangled up with the Canadian in front of the net, and he should have given up going for it. He got knocked down a little. Here it is. You see, 89 knocked him down on his knees. Just should have let it go. No question. Just should have let him go. Yeah, you did it.
Sam Reinhardt will take the face-off.
Let's see. Win the face-off, boy. There we go. You look at the importance of winning the face-off. It just knocked 20 seconds off. Well, 10 anyways. There you go. Winning those face-offs is key. Look out for Reinhardt, right?
Just 56 seconds into that game. McKinnon scored it on an unbelievable backhand pass by Crosby.
Man, here's how unobservant I am. Have they been putting that little nameplate on top of the players every time they touch the puck, or is that just on the power play?
Somebody's got to be a little selfish. The power play is one of those moments. Makar's going to take this shot, from the point, they look for a deflection. But at some point, someone's got to come off the wall, whether it's McDavid or Crosby, and shoot the puck. You've got to make the penalty killers move.
Team USA has killed all 7 shorthand situations in this tournament, including 2 against Canada. The USA wins Saturday night in Montreal.
Eichel broken stick. It's now a
Yeah, figures.
3.5.
Move your feet, Eichel. Let's go. Got to be more active, not less active. There you go. There you go, bad mouth and Eichel, and he makes the play. Yeah. We all saw it.
Still out there. Still the number 1 power play unit. 45 seconds with the man up for Canada. Trying to get the tire.
Oh! Woo! A little too fancy on the Canadian side. Let's see. Hey, man, the Canadians look good on this power play. Really putting the pressure on you. But they're not getting any shots. So go, baby! 2-on-1. Let's see it. Oh! Go. Wrap around. Oh! Oh, they should give that goalie a penalty just for falling in the net like that. Yeah, all right, great. I want to see the breakaway. There we go. Look at that.
Through this tournament, short-handed chance, and then a second one that brings up off the bar and out is the U.S. now just a few seconds from killing the game's first power play.
Dylan Larkin, one of those Americans who's called the games against Canada in this tournament, the biggest of his career. 10 years veteran with the Detroit Red Wings, played in the playoffs as a rookie and not since. They're holding in.
Look at Eichel banging. I didn't even know. Probably gave himself a concussion. But he's banging.
Chances at each end. Well, Canada was on the power play, and icing is the call against Team USA.
That's an excellent kill for the U.S. A couple of stops for Hellebuck, but mostly done with the 4 skaters. Excellent positionally. There's Jake Sanderson, who was waiting in Florida to see if Quinn Hughes was going to be available to play. He was getting ready to go on vacation. He just hung out there, and instead of flying south, he got on a plane and flew north to Montreal, and now it's the U.S. ahead, 2-1.
I think that's another thing that stands out about both of these teams is the depth of the talent. Stars throughout the lineup. They have the headliners, who are the best players in the world.
Yeah, it's like we were saying. The announcers just said it. How often do you get truly an all-star team like this going? I guess it's like a mini Olympic thing, right? But there you go, TJ. They're crashing the net. It wasn't quite as much you wanted crashing as you would like to see, but
much like the game on Saturday night, Canada scored the first goal. The U.S. tied it up in the first period, and a goal in the second period gave them the lead. Tonight it's Jake Sanderson's goal, his first of the tournament. It's 2-1 U.S.
I'm not hearing a deafening crowd. I mean, they're into it, but I'm just not hearing that deafening crowd.
But is there a McDouble with extra pickles, a side of fries, and a hot C at home? No. Something beautiful awaits you.
I don't know. Is it me? Been seeing these the movies have me so disappointed lately when they go to that animation, and there's something about the old Star Wars where they'd have the X-wing and they would progress it forward a quarter of an inch every frame. This stuff just looks so fake. I go back to that Avatar started it with that what's his name? J.J. Abrams, whatever the hell his name is. It's like, oh, this is so great. I'm like, and I don't know. Now there's no more stunts, right? What are the stuntmen out of business?
Today I choose how to screen for colon cancer. Give me Cologuard.
Excuse me? You just need a prescription.
Cologuard is for people 45 plus and average risk, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask
Terry, have you been watching Oil Man? Oil Man is it that
Just catch up.
it has
For the free 5G phone with select Straight Talk plans.
what's the guy's name?
Spring for
The guy from Friday Night Lights. He was a coach or Bad Santa.
And with Straight Talk.
It's a little old with the wife and the daughter, but there's some funny scenes in it. But the first one is pretty funny when they got them all
Unlimited data and get a free 5G phone with select plans on
tied up with the Mexican drug lords, and he's still being mouthy with them. If you haven't watched Oil Man, Jerry, you might want to Terry. That is, or any of you might want to watch it, but
Time to play.
might
right?
pertain to
Time
Terry a
to play.
little
I'll
more
take
on
you
the
back
oil
to the
industry.
first conversation we had, right? The biggest challenge was becoming a team. You guys have done an unbelievable job at it. We are a team in the true sense of the word. We're embracing roles, whatever it takes to win, shift after shift. It's been an
Oh,
unbelievable
Landman,
ride.
that's what it is.
Now it's time to
Yeah,
finish the job.
Landman. Thanks, Eric.
These are two of the great coaches of this era.
Billy
Two
Bob
times
Thornton.
The Stanley Cup champion each for Mike Sullivan and John Cooper. Ray, I think one of the things that makes them special, the way they lead the team and communicate with the team.
They communicate, they're predictable, they seem to be able to say the right things so the players can dive into it, they can really hang on to it. I love that Sullivan talked this morning about accept your role, self-sacrifice, see Jack Eichel can block a shot, make a play with his feet. I mean, that's just a real great example of what he's talking about.
Here's Marchand with Jarvis heading toward the net.
I feel like I haven't seen Marchand out there that much this game. Look at these guys. Oh, I love it. Marchand, everybody hates Marchand. He is a dick. No one's been face washed more, but he is clutch, though. He knows how to score.
Sam Bennett's in it too. There's Bennett and Brady Tkachuk. They fought, of course, a few days ago in Montreal. Marchand takes a bouncing puck. It's a 2-on-1, but really quick recovery. And again, Mike Sullivan talked about the 200-foot game of Matthews and Eichel. That puck bounced past the
Man, they hate Marchand. I hate him, too. Every time I see the Sabres play Boston.
2-on-1, and Matthews wiped it out.
It's great that all these guys know each other so well, too. They play against some of their teammates. I'm sure.
We've seen it over these last 10 days.
Without question. 2-1 United.
Whoa!
Jake Sanderson, the unlikely goal scorer with the goal for the United
Ooh, almost too many men on the ice. Those guys are on the bench diving off the ice. Oh, look at that. I got to tell you, Crosby just made a great play back there. Oh, there it is. He got a little lucky. Get it out, boys. There you go. Crosby made a great play behind the net there, knocking the American down and getting that puck out front. If we go to commercial, I'm going to go back there and replay that.
Jacob Slavin's been about as valuable as any player on this team in this tournament.
Again, he really must have knocked. Crosby knocked Slavin down behind the net, and it made all this happen. So close. Again, these guys are missing the whole point, the whole focus of the play. It started behind the net by Crosby, who then gets himself in position to almost score.
And he's always in the right place, and he never takes a penalty. Twice he's won the Lady Pay for outstanding play while being sportsmanlike and avoiding trips to the penalty box.
I gotta say, they are letting these guys out. Not many commercials going on.
Because you're going to take a tripping penalty. You're going to get a cross-checking penalty somewhere along the line. He just doesn't. And one of the things that really helps him, an exceptional skater. He's not going to win the race, but he's just such a great skater, agile, balanced. And there he's in perfect position, and he's able to spin and knock that away before Crosby makes it 2-2.
So he's a big guy with long reach, 6'3", over 200 pounds. Icing the call.
Man, how many icings have the USA had? I feel like Canada has not had many. The US.
Most of these defensemen, none of them are very small. Jake Sanderson's not small either. Larkin starts this play. Matthews keeps it alive. And then as Sanderson comes in, Reinhardt's already down by the net. That's his point man. Reinhardt's by the net. They're all staring at the puck. And the rebound pops up to Sanderson, who's just taking a wave through there to see.
All right, I got to lay off Werenski. He was out there on that goal, and he helped on it.
The goal. Matthews and Werenski the assists. Matthews has assisted on both Team USA goals tonight. And for Zach Werenski, that was his 6th point of the tournament.
Oh, nice little play there with the bouncing puck. 12's tough.
Kessel, the other member of this forward line. With Sanderson and Werenski to the fence pair now. Point for Canada. Bothered by Sanderson, they got turned over to Werenski. His 9th year in the NHL, Zach Werenski all with Columbus.
And Werenski makes a ton of mistakes though in the defensive zone.
He sidestepped a couple of sliding Team USA defenders.
Did he just knock down his own guy in the other end? No, it was 7.
6.5 to go second period. To the one United States. The champion Sterling. Larkin comes in the ball. Hagel, free puck for JT Miller. If you're up in the Pittsburgh area, the dear friend of Vincent Trocheck. Pittsburgh native, Trocheck. They are thrilled to be united again with the New York Rangers and Mitch Marner.
Oh, man. Man, he buried that into the top. This is what you want. You want a back and forth game. Wow, what a shot.
The overtime winner against Sweden drags the U.S. defense to the middle. Brock Nelson can't catch Bennett. And Bennett, who's got 18 goals in the regular season, puts this short side shelf. It's 2-2. It was really close to it. Too many.
Bennett was the guy that I was making fun of at the beginning of the game, saying he didn't look like he was very into it. He had that deer in the headlights look. Well, I guess I was wrong again. Oh.
He was not in their lineup to start.
First goal of the tournament. He was good with that shot.
Player, he's got the reputation up. Sam Bennett. His tally makes it 2-2 in an exceptional night of hockey.
He's just not a high energy guy. Look at him. He's like, yeah, whatever, I scored. I'm hitting your gloves because I'm supposed to.
That's it, right?
All right, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go see who made the mistake on that goal. All right, I rewound it so we can check this out. Oh, I went back too far. All right, we're bringing it out of the zone. All right, so Miller's got the puck in his own zone. I feel like Miller screwed up here. He's hustling after it. Puck comes out. All right, wait a minute. That was it. Let me see. All right. All right, what number is he? What number is he, Dan? Right here. Is that 23? He's got the puck in the bottom. 23. Bad pass in the neutral zone that we were talking about. What's that? Is that Fox? Who's 23 on the USA?
That's a great question. I don't know off the top of my head.
Well,
it might be Fox.
23 had the puck and he gave it away in the neutral zone, which the USA has done. I'll call it an interception, and that's the catalyst for that whole play.
Scintillating championship game here in Boston. They're tied at 2. Each team is at a 1-goal lead, and now they're tied for the second time. On the goal by Sam Bennett from Mitch Marner.
That's right, Jerry. I rewound it.
Isn't it, John? What a great night of hockey we've had. JT Miller's going to attempt to accept this pass, but there's a lot of movement. You see the change in the Canadian.
Well, they're a little late showing this. I just went over it. Of course, they had a commercial, so I had an excuse.
Is going to finish it as he takes the puck at the bench. A little give and go as it turns out with Mitch Marner, and then Hellebuck leaks off that right post, leaves a kind of a mailbox size hole right over the blocker, and Bennett doesn't miss it. 6 shots in the game, 3 of them came in one flurry, but Bennett's been an effective player. It's 2-2.
Mitch Marner, one of the great
Oh, again, you lose the face-off. That's a killer. Crosby's got some serious minutes here. They're playing him. He's out there a lot. Oh, look at Reinhart is just doing all the little things all the time. Oh, give it to Crosby without the stick. Give it to him.
5:13 to go.
Well, why don't you let Canada make their change and just sit there? Come on, let's go, boys. Look at that. Again, a giveaway in the neutral zone. Jeez, you're killing yourselves. USA's got to clean up that neutral zone.
The Capitals and the Penguins, NHL Network Saturday night. The Hurricanes are late Sunday doubleheader on TNT and Max.
I don't know. I look to the left, and I'm just not excited for any of those games. My problem is if the Sabres are out of it, I get excited for something like this. I'll watch the playoffs, but
It's kind of hard to believe, given that they're atop the Eastern Conference. A lot of terrific players.
but the regular season in NHL does nothing for me.
Would be in consideration. John Carlson easily could have been here for the U.S. But they've all had a holiday, and they'll get back at it on Saturday afternoon.
Of course, the great Alex Ovechkin is from Russia, not included in this Four Nations face-off. Under 5 minutes to go in the period now.
I have no idea, Jerry, how many Sabres are playing this game right now. I'm going to say none. How many ex-Sabres are playing in this game? At least 2 with Reinhart and Eichel.
Kind of whipped on top of it. Eichel's bearing down on him, and they're like, oh, bad idea now. Watch Binnington here as he stops it now. Oops, now I've really misplayed it. Canada's not able to make the change. The U.S. gets the Miller line on the ice, which now includes Nelson and Jack Hughes.
Right.
Face off to the right of
Eric
Binnington.
says,
Battle for possession. Hughes falls down. That leads to a 3-on-2 for Canada.
yep. Eric saying, let's see, turn it around, boys. Oh, come on.
Pass retrieved by McDavid. Binnington out to leave it for
Both teams making some sloppy play there. There you go. Come on, hold on to it.
And Nelson's the forward line. Mike Sullivan and his staff trying to find the right combination.
Whoa!
Jack Hughes involved.
He took him down.
That one too far ahead of Brock Nelson. And another icing against the United States.
Another icing. I got to get my stats up on the iPad here. So they,
Remember in Washington or in Montreal on Saturday night with 12 minutes left, he said to John Tortorella and the trainers, I can't go anymore. So Kachuk sat on the end of the bench. He's sitting now right in the middle of the bench. 7 minutes, Sean. And
all right, they're saying Kachuk is some question.
Groin injury. Sat out Monday night to rest for tonight. But his last shift ended, as you said, Ray, only 7 minutes ago. Off the drop, half back in by Sanheim. Founded in Elkhorn, Manitoba. Population fewer than 500. Living his dream here.
I didn't quite hear that about the Manitoba thing where the population was pretty low, but I love hearing that stuff where these players are from in Canada.
Just get a lot on it as he cuts the line with some speed. Straight up headman's for Matthew Tkachuk. He's out there very briefly.
That was like a 5-second shift, and he just tipped the puck in and was right down by Jake Ottinger at the end of the bench.
You saw some action.
Oh!
They lost to Sweden. He played well. The lack of offense was the problem as the USA was short-handed with Matthews and Matthew Tkachuk not even dressing. Brady Tkachuk
It looks like they decided they're going to bang this shift. Everybody's hitting each other.
Bats it down a hand pass with 2:52 to go in the second period, tied at 2.
Now, if Matthew Tkachuk can't play, you might see more of Chris Kreider. Steamroll Seth Jarvis.
Yes, so.
Kreider, who scored in his first shift.
I'm looking at my ESPN app to try and see
Swedes on Monday
our team stats.
scored. So now we've got Larkin in between Matthews.
U.S. is out shooting them by 1. Hits are 19-15. USA has 19. Canada has 15. Face-offs 1. Canada's winning the face-off battle 23-18. That's whatever important. 56% of the time. 56.1. These stats have probably changed in the last. Everybody's hitting so hard.
Werenski, the interception. Still a delayed offside here against Team USA. And that'll come down as Harley, or will it? Yes, it has already. As Harley's forced back by Matthews.
And Brady Tkachuk is like a boulder rolling downhill. It's like you just can't stop him. He's had the biggest hits in this tournament.
Again, get away in your own zone. Ah, twice.
Trouble corralling the punt. McKinnon back in the line, Taves across from McCarr. McKinnon tried to center his Avalanche teammate. McCarr was sneaking in. Another 2 minutes to go, second period. Tied at 2. Eichel basically took it
Still
away.
one penalty in this game.
Lifted into the air by Jake Tinsel.
Block shot. USA is at 14 block shots. Canada is at 8. I'm going to come back and see if it's changed since I've done it.
Great follow-up to his career high 57 last year. They tell me that adds up to 88. Only Austin Matthews has more in the NHL the last 2 seasons.
I don't see where they show icing.
Team USA got a stick in there. Here's Stone, does good work along the back wall, but he got nudged off it by Faber. And it slid out by JT Miller.
Faber also played that McDavid rush really well to let it pass away across the goal.
Down under a minute to go in the period. Noah Hannafin, a battle for the puck with Brady Point. Stone there as well for the Canadians. Matthews didn't get it out.
All right, here we go.
Here's Larkin with Brady Tkachuk. That's deflected up and out of the ring by Harley, and then Brady gave.
Man, I love how fast these guys are. Right at the end of that play.
This has to be so uncomfortable. Doughty, who for the second time in this tournament gets wallpapered by Brady Tkachuk. Watch the play by Faber here. McDavid gets into the middle of the ice. Faber's sliding away, but he takes the pass away to Stone, and then Harley with really good positioning for a guy dropped into this tournament. Harley's done a really nice job. That's a good play he made there to deflect the puck up into the net.
Do you want the same?
No, I had a little ice cream already. Thank
You already
you.
have no ice cream?
I did everything I wasn't supposed to do tonight. You got to come back in 42 seconds, babe, and give us your rundown.
Oh, no. I haven't watched any of this game.
No, we just want to hear what you had for dinner. It's always entertaining. See if someone makes a mistake before the period ends. Here it comes. Woo! That is the trouble with watching this on TV. The puck is so small and moves so fast.
Running out of the period. 7 seconds. Carter. That deflection to the corner. But Carter, the defenseman behind the goal line, put it out in front.
Man, that clock will just not, those last 9 seconds will just not tick off the clock. That seemed a lot longer than that. Let's do it, boys.
After 1. And they're tied at 2 after 2. Sanderson for the United States. Bennett. The tying goal for Canada. Here's Steve.
All right.
So, thank you.
Let's see.
This is Mark Messier and PK Subban. Think about that. The 2 goals scored by the Americans.
Hey, Daniele, you're being requested. We got to have Danielle's corner for like 2 minutes.
And both Jake Sanderson and
Everybody. Yes, they are.
not a single one. And here they are. They've got 2 goals for the Americans. Doc, PK, what you take on
Come
the
here,
second
babe.
period?
Well, for Canada, they got to get some flow in their game. I know they got the big goal back.
Who's on camera? Who's here?
By popular demand.
I can't even see the screen.
It's everybody you know. Jerry, Terry, Eric Krieger.
Oh, nice.
Raymond was there. Might still be there. Who else? How many? Only 4? That's everybody.
TJ? How's TJ?
Where'd you guys go for dinner?
It's hard for both teams to really.
Oh, the chickens are good. Oh, look, I'm reading his thing. The chickens are good.
Yes.
They're not laying very much. There's 20 of them. And there's 6 that are laying. So
Where'd you go to dinner tonight?
we went to 189 Burger, and I did not have a burger.
Ah, the 189 Burger, Terry, is the one next to Barbell, where we went when you were in town.
And it was good. It was good. It was a loud girls chatter. Lots of gossiping going on. And that's all it.
Was the bar busy?
It was busy. Yeah, it was busy. It was good.
Mm.
I'm not comfortable on this, so
We definitely need
it's gonna
Danielle.
stay.
For so long.
Seasonal.
Stay.
Terry says it's seasonal.
Did you tell everybody that you got in trouble for playing your song?
I did. I told everybody it's Monday Night
Dan,
Football.
did you hear that?
I told him as he was doing
Oh, you
it.
did?
Yeah.
You were right. Yeah.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
You gotta sing it.
No, not can I.
You
not
could
even
probably
sing
get
it?
in trouble for singing it.
Probably. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if they bar me. But I don't think they get you on the live part of it. Like they went back after.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
How is this sound coming over here into the mic? Is that a problem?
People are hearing me.
Oh, I know they're hearing you.
Don't take it for literature.
All right.
I think it's high quality.
Can you read that from where you're sitting?
I gotta squint forward
I
a
have to
little.
put my glasses on. I can't
Yeah.
even see from here.
Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain.
Is it seasonal? Yeah, the chickens, they take the some of the winter off because they have to grow new feathers. They use a lot of protein. They lose a lot of feathers when they molt. So you have to give them a rest. And I don't put any heat in there. So, yeah.
What do you think? They're laying every
Yes,
other
I
day?
have had foxes kill my chickens. Hi, Erica. I've had lots of things kill my chickens. I saw a hawk kill one of my chickens. Yeah, they need to be supervised when they're out, but I usually walk away and then one dies.
Yeah. It's you know when you see the
Sad.
shadow, when you look at the shadow of the bird in the sky that they're a wanted
Oh yeah,
commodity.
for sure. But worth having. You should get some in Texas. Do people have chickens in your neighborhood? Chickens do have a tough life, and there's so many of them. Well, not now that they're killing all of them, but
You could go on top of your garage, Terry, with the chickens. It just might make your gym smell if you did that.
they must have chickens there.
Carefully.
People have
The
chickens.
compensation you receive really depends on the
Jerry
loyalty
should
hire
get
and
chickens.
the
Doesn't Jerry have
reputation
land
of
there?
the best lawyers
Jerry, you should get chickens.
typically
You
get
could have Jerry's got to worry about the snakes getting his chickens.
and made
Well, so would Terry.
decision.
Yeah, I guess Terry would too.
Financial Trust Federal.
Yeah, Terry, you'd have to put the chickens on top of your garage, but that would make it smell.
All of the
Is
services
Mark
Yeah.
flying
Yeah.
or driving? If he's driving, I'll send eggs for sure. Are you driving?
Rates often better than anyone else.
Oh yeah, I'm driving to
Open your
Michigan.
account
All right.
online or in
He's
person.
going to bring you some eggs. Whoever's within driving distance
They're
gets eggs.
blue. You get the blue eggs.
They're very pretty.
When you've been injured in a car crash,
Oh,
the
very
only name to
nice.
know is Salino. And the only
Yes.
number to know is 8. Get more in your pocket. Call 888
That's nice.
Yeah, we got coyotes here too.
Oh yeah, but never in our yard. Not in our yard.
No, not in the
Because of
not
Koa,
yet.
probably.
We got
Wait,
Fox
does
in
Jerry
the
have a
yard.
dog? Jerry, do you have a
No.
dog?
Jerry's got no dog, no animals.
All right, what is this a good game or what?
Oh yeah, 2-2.
Oh, it is. Okay.
We'll show the benches.
Is this from this game they're
They're
showing the
just showing,
replays
yeah,
already?
they're just showing the highlights of this game.
They have them mic'd up. All right, I don't want to talk when you're. These
That's
guys
good.
talk.
No one cares. All right, thank you. Danielle's corner is always the most exciting.
That's what people are made of, nuts. There's nuts. You take nuts and then.
Terry, you have 8 cats? I don't remember all the cats. I remember your dog. It was old. Your dog was older. You got 8 cats. Jerry's telling you that it's Kathy's fault that they don't have any animals.
Kathy wants the freedom. If you had animals, they wouldn't be able to travel so much. She's smarter than me. Kathy is smarter than me.
There you
I
go.
have too many animals.
Traveling's tough with too many animals. How do you say his name again, Dan?
Zuban.
Zuban.
Sue, I think I'm with us. Which one?
The playoff series against Florida, Ben had the big hit on
Is he a
Washington.
foreign player?
Scored the controversial goal. That was a goalie interference or not.
I'm
And he was
going
doing it for
for
Canada tonight.
He sure is. He's a hard
He's a
working
great
guy. No, he wasn't
Yeah,
fighting
he's
for
handsome.
Brady Kachuk for himself. He was fighting Brady Kachuk for the country.
Is he good
He
at
does it all. He does it in the big moments.
Jerry, it's your turn. You got to call in, Jerry. The only guy that's called in is TJ so far. I'm telling you, I'm if I'm the USA coach, Peg said thanks. Is that for Danielle talking? It's the giveaways in the neutral zone are killing the USA. Of course, it's 2-2. No one's really getting killed. Cowboys guard Zach Martin retiring with top 5 in both pass block and something else.
Little kid is an old man.
He does look like an old man.
So serious.
Yeah, that's Boston. The kid's got Boston written all over his face.
That's when one player makes 3 goals in a single game.
Yeah.
That's Wayne Gretzky. Oh. Who's Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah, that
He
was-
accepted into the Hall of Fame. Oh, that's nice. But with Discover, I get accepted basically anywhere, not just one place. Oh, don't worry. No, I got it, Dwayne Jetski.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places.
That's pretty funny. Wayne Jetski.
This tax season, do more than just catch up. Spring forward with the free 5G phone with select Straight Talk
Oh,
plans.
maybe another one.
Spring for those new sneakers they need. The unlimited streaming. And with Straight Talk,
Peanuts are really a nut.
spring for something you never knew you needed. Spring forward with real unlimited data and get a free 5G phone with select plans on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Used to make cookies with nuts in them.
Eric, what 2 Sabres are on this team here? And is it Canada or the US?
It changes the flavor of the entire thing. Is it crunchy peanut butter? I never eat crunchy peanut butter.
Man, 20 minutes is too long for the intermission. Who came up with 20 minutes?
Oh, wait. You did have pan
What did I do?
You did have pan
We were made to
Yeah, I
chase
had it.
your
It was all in one container.
We were made to put them in a package
I tried to give you whatever was
Introducing
left there.
Domino's Best Deal Ever. Get any pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Your favorite pizza at our
Okay, they're
best
cousins
price.
with
Any
peas
pizza
and
with any
beans.
toppings for
But they,
$9.99.
you know, because they
It's
grow in
Domino's
pots.
Best Deal Ever,
Sure.
but it's not forever, so get it before it's gone. Only at
Uh-huh.
Domino's.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart plus an included Paramount Plus subscription. To stream shows with
It
lots
is
of
a
seasons
legume.
and episodes.
It's a bean.
Plus, staying up lots of hours past your bedtime.
Or whatever.
Because you don't need sleep. You need answers. Walmart Plus. It's
Chickpeas are
Walmart
closest
Plus.
because they're chickpea broad beans and garden peas.
I've seen better.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cute.
We cook peanuts.
Impressed?
Yes.
Kind of basic.
Yes, what?
So Grok is actually better than ChatGPT.
I'm just saying we were all conditioned to do this.
In my day, back ends were cool.
That's been around forever.
Yeah, but a peanut is not a true nut in the botanical sense. It's actually
In the culinary sense, it's
true nuts are hard-shell fruits that don't split open to release their seeds. Peanuts are hand-grown nuts. Also related to peanut nuts. That said, in everyday language, we often call them nuts because of their nut-like taste and texture. Culinary terms don't always
they're probably more
have
like a pea.
Yes, however,
Chickpea could be a nut.
yeah, we call them nuts because of their nut-like taste and texture. What I don't like is nut-like taste and texture. So when I say I
Jake,
don't
you
like
were
nuts,
initially on this roster when Bill Gehring told you were on the team. What was your reaction?
Yeah, I was shaking. I was so fired up. So, it's really blessed to be here with these guys.
he actually,
These guys are some of the best players in the world. You're 22 years old. Just describe your mentality of your role during this tournament.
Yeah, whether I was playing or not, just be positive. If I was in, just keep it simple and use my feet.
When you scored, what's your first
Jake
reaction?
Sanderson, not a good-looking kid, that's for sure.
Great play from the guys to get the puck to the net, and I think I just got lucky there.
Thank you, Jake.
It's just a compilation of everybody's stuff.
All right. Even though it's the end of the second period, tied, got to check out what the overtime rules are for the Four Nations tournament, because there's no way they're doing 3-on-3. It just must be playoff rules, I'm assuming. But let's confirm it.
and just like you want. They say that you ask it.
Well, here's what I think for the U.S. The U.S. have to take over the neutral zone.
Overtime rules.
To be key for them. They gotta hold the neutral zone.
Four Nations tournament overtime rules. Let's see what comes up. If the championship goes to OT, the team will play 20 minutes sudden death periods at full strength until one team scores. Man, if I'm up till 3 a.m. watching this thing, going into 3 overtimes, gotta commit to the broadcast though. Look at me complaining.
Skating ability, and Canada to win this game, they're going to have to get McDavid to lose somehow.
I am not a fan of those lights they hand out at the games that keep flashing on and off.
You can't get the McBlender going unless you plug it in. They got to plug them in. Plug them in. Blender. This been the Discover second admission. Third period is coming up next.
I can't hear, so when I watch TV, I always put the words up, scroll across and twist the words. But for sporting events, I turn it off. But for the intermission, I got to remember to turn it on so I can get what the announcers are saying.
Lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I keep the weight off.
Keeping the weight off.
That makes you go blind.
I know. Eat
Terrible.
less and work out more. Something along those lines.
It's like going to be like mesothelioma. You know those commercials?
In a couple years.
It's going to be this in 10 years.
Yeah, all the people are gonna. Yeah, then all the people are gonna walk because it's nobody's fault.
Plan to have surgery or procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant or plan to be. Stop taking it. Get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes.
You guys should see me. I got an Afghan on my lap like I'm an old lady in a chair because it's cold in this room. Not going to show you on the camera though.
Diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain,
It's not flattering. Though.
headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Quickly go.
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it on.
It's like Zombie Land in this Wegovy commercial. Wegovy.
Yep. I got it with all the money I saved with Navy Federal Credit Union. They really take care of me. Can't imagine where I'd be without them.
Proud to share our support of the military with the NHF. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
All right, come on, we got to get. All right, 1 minute 17. All right, let's drop the puck.
Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
I meant checking on how we can help save our customers money on their car insurance.
And whether they need car, home, boat, or pet coverage.
Precisely. Now, let's go again. Susan,
Always wanted to do that.
my turn.
Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Best day of training so far.
How's your elbow?
It's killing me.
ABC Healthy Saturday.
Two of the all-time greats.
HKY. The GRB. I don't know what any of these initials stand for.
Wild Red Wings, Capitals Penguins on ABC and ESPN Plus.
A Sonic Blockbuster Saturday on ESPN.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved.
College basketball, another thing I should pay more attention to. Yes, I watched the tournament, but I have no idea what's going on. Especially since you're not talking about Xavier. Xavier even in it?
No, we're a bunch of grad students who don't have any kind of cohesive framework whatsoever. We're going to be a bubble team at best.
Xavier sucks this year in basketball. They never should have let that coach go that went to Louisville.
They didn't let him go. We actually beat the offer of Louisville, but his wife made him go.
Is he still the coach of Louisville?
No, he retired after 2 seasons. He went 1-15.
Did he get retired or get fired?
50-50.
Okay.
He became a bass fisher. That's his new job. His numbers in our rafters too. He graduated from our school.
Yeah, he would he ever come back?
No, he's been out of the game too long.
How's Texas doing in basketball?
Texas is holding their own. There's no Auburn or Alabama or Duke. Duke might just waltz their way to the finals this year. They're too good.
Famous last words. You heard it. Bet against Duke to win the.
I mean, they're the big bad wolf this year.
Yeah, I'm with you, Terry. All the drugs with all the bad. If you experience vomiting or crapping yourself at work or loss of eyesight, you might want to think discontinuing this drug. All your hair falls out. It's really not feel good to have to do that. All right, here we go. Oh, he grabbed his stick. 1 penalty this game so far. Refs have their whistle in the pocket. There's Wawrinski behind the net. I know he's a good offensive player, but man, he is just lost in his defensive zone.
Hinge.
Those are the right things, stumbling after it.
He'll win more before he's done. Sidney Crosby goes just inside the line. Taken back by Gensel. If you're looking for possible heroes, Jake Gensel has the history of rising to the occasion.
These players are so good, like you will never see an end-to-end rush of one player taking it down, deking through everybody. It's just everybody's too good on the ice.
Noah Hannafin up the wall past J.T. Miller.
It's active.
And the two teams feeling
Oh,
strong in the first 2 minutes of
that
this
was
third
close.
period.
That guy went for the neutral zone. That would have been.
For Jack Hughes.
Are we a serious country?
All right, baby. Here we go.
Tally off the skater, tally into the corner.
Woo!
Farley fell down, but Bennett was in the right place. Already a villain in this building, Sam Bennett going back to Florida's series win in the second round of the playoffs against the Boston Bruins last year. In game 3 of that series, a controversial hit into Brad Marchand, who's now his lineman on Team Canada. Knocked Marchand out of the
Oh!
Weapons of mass destruction.
A little bit of a mix-up there between the goalie and the defenseman. Marchand, so dangerous.
It's amazing what this tournament does. Sports are funny sometimes. You gotta bury it, now you're playing on the same team. It's pretty certain you could say that Bennett and Marchand really don't like each other, but they're out there playing together for their country tonight.
Man, McDavid just could have crushed that guy behind the net, and he didn't do it. It was nice to see the breakaway, but 59 had no chance of scoring there.
On Saturday night in Montreal.
Oh, he didn't grab his stick. He hooked it.
On the change, and that led to almost the game-winning goal. Come on the ice late. He's got a official, and that opens up Gensel's chance.
Playoff overtime.
Genzel goes to the back end. He's trying to elevate it up over Binnington. But poor communication in the Canadian bench a couple of times tonight. This time they don't get burned on it as Binnington makes the stop. Gensel's 30. He's one of the best American goal scorers in the National Hockey League. It's his first time representing Team USA in a major international competition. Next year at the Olympics, will be number 2.
I agree with you, Jerry. Terrible shot.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I could have.
Werenski.
Man, Werenski could have made me eat my words. I was riding him so hard all game. Man, put it away, man.
He scored the goal that gave the United States the lead, 2-1 in the second period. Wow. Sanderson just 5 goals.
Come on, Miller.
Games for Ottawa this year. J.T. Miller waits for help.
Yeah, he had to wait a long time, too.
Off the stick of Jack Hughes. And played out by Mitch Marner.
Oh,
didn't get it out past
jeez.
White has been David with him.
You can see
Room for Brock Nelson. His pass blocked in the neutral zone.
people are looking a little tight.
Simultaneously clear to avoid the offside.
They're feeling the 2-2 in the third. Still 15 minutes left.
Stone with Point and McDavid. John Cooper looking for something a little different. Hughes with some speed. Matthews.
Oh! Good little chip there.
Matthews took it away.
Oh!
Was trying to get it to Brady Tkachuk. Who was out in front. Now it's Point with help from Bennett.
U.S. is pinching at the right times.
Still no Matthew Tkachuk. And now Pareko with some space.
Oh, boy.
Marchand deeper for Jarvis. This is the fourth line for John Cooper.
I got to get the words off this thing.
Both teams continue to mix and match. 5 minutes gone by third period. Taves throw it down, smothered by Connor Hellebuyck. Here's Emily.
Yeah, between periods, I talked to USA coach John Huntz. Yes, Matthew Tkachuk is battling from an injury, but he told the coaching staff, I've been pushed through this and we're going to see how it goes. They expect him to play in a limited role here in the third, certain situations, and Huntz also told me that he expects Mike Sullivan to keep jumbling the lines to try to find some chemistry that works. Guys, if you need any reminder of how tough Matthew Tkachuk is, he played during last year's Stanley Cup final with a fractured sternum.
Well, you're all done for fast.
Is that all?
The rest of the NHL is just sitting there.
It's amazing when the playoffs end, and then you get the list of all the injuries that these guys played through for 2 months. Matthew Marner. Mitch Marner rather set it down low, and a bouncing puck covered by Hellebuyck. Still no Matthew Tkachuk in the first 5 minutes plus of this third period. Marner, who had a beautiful assist to set up Bennett on the tie goal, lobs that wrister in, and Cirelli gets the deflection on it. So many times it doesn't look like much, but now it changes direction, it changes elevation. Almost got to get in front of it, take it off the ice, the bounce, and he makes a good
Winning
start.
that ever important face-off there. I'm going to check the face-offs that Canada's won versus the U.S. It was at 56.1% last time we checked.
Oh my gosh.
I really like Campbell from the Sabres, Eric. I know you're saying. I just don't think that he's. I don't know. Campbell can hit. Campbell can do a lot.
Yep, here we go.
Oh. Oh, too much.
They know that this is like game 7. They're not like the NFL refs who go
Both
flat.
teams are changing.
These
More
guys
than
are,
6
they
minutes
know
gone
unless
by.
it's egregious, we're just, let it go.
Cale Makar, 43 goals since the start of last year, 11 more than any defenseman in the NHL. Rowan Josi next on that list. Down he gets slammed by Brady Tkachuk. Harley locking it up. Blocked down by Faber. To Slavin. To Brady Tkachuk, who's been a standout again tonight for Team USA. The physical presence, and he scored one of the goals.
Ooh, whoa! I feel like 74 is high stick that.
Nathan McKinnon started the scoring for Canada. Brady Tkachuk tied it. Jake Sanderson gave the United States the lead to the 1 minute tie. Centering pass again for Gibson.
Oh my God, get in the net.
Didn't pass it out in front of his stick and just wound up in a great spot. But Team USA couldn't capitalize. Sanderson scales it in and it winds up in the netting.
Face-offs are evening out a little. 25-22 Canada.
Everything's tightening up. It's 22-21
Yeah.
shots.
Woo! Off the post. I don't remember that.
Gets on front, he chips it just up over top of the Canadian net and Jack Eichel. That close, poked away by Brayden Point.
All right, let's talk about some stats here.
In motion. Getting this.
Shots 21 Canada, 22 the U.S. Hits Canada 20, U.S. 24. Face-offs 1, we just talked about this. Fit 25-22. Canada leads that.
Because life never stops.
Only 1 power play. No shorthanded goals.
No matter where the future
Blocked shots. Again, the U.S. has 16 blocked shots. Canada has 11.
When others are giving you one
Takeaways 5 and 5. I just don't. Okay, takeaways.
for $9.99. That's right. Get any
You would think the giveaways would correspond
each online.
because there's only 5 takeaways for each team.
At Domino's.
But you think for every giveaway for one team, it's a takeaway for the other. So I'm not sure what this stat means. There's 11 giveaways for Canada and 17 giveaways for the U.S.
Welcome to the Good Night Club.
So I'm not sure what a takeaway means. The fact that they're not, they don't correspond.
With select Straight Talk plans. So you can spring for those new sneakers they need. The unlimited streaming. And with Straight Talk,
That's released later.
spring for something you never knew you needed.
I don't care about the.
Spring forward with real unlimited data and get a free 5G phone with select plans on America's most reliable 5G
Early
network.
this year.
Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Normally in August, they were all in that prime. Because they've been called the summer. Everyone's going to be in the preseason stuff.
Here's your peanut butter, Dan.
I love Jim.
He's gonna celery. All right.
But me, I'm always in
That's Ohio State.
So I'm going to be playing the same no matter what. They're all going to play.
An iconic venue for the Red Wings and the Blue Jackets. The Stadium Series, Saturday, March 1st at 6 on ESPN and ESPN Plus.
They should have played this game outside at Columbus Stadium at the Horseshoe. And then we got the Michigan Ohio thing going. I'm just saying, they'd have filled it. They'd have put 100,000 in there for this game. It's a drive for Canada. It's a makeable drive for Canada. Oh, beyond net. Oh.
Against Team USA.
In 1 year, NHL players return to the Olympic Winter Games in Milano Cortina, 2026.
Sam Bennett, Austin Matthews, the face-off. Bennett grew up in the Toronto area. Long-time teammate in youth hockey with Connor McDavid. They're great friends.
Oh!
Often on the same line, age 9 through 16. Here's
Okay.
Marshall with Bennett with him. And the trailer.
Oh, what a block.
Yeah, what a play. Let's go, boys. Turn it the other direction now.
Team USA throughout this tournament. And the puck covered along the near boards. John, I called him a defensive eraser in the middle of the second period. He did it with his stick in good position, knocking a goal away from Crosby in the second. This is a grade A chance, timed perfectly. The second great chance of the night for Jarvis Roth in the first period.
Lucky his legs bounced off the ice. Just caught it.
The whole period.
I don't want to say lucky. He went down to block the shot, and he blocked the shot, so it's a good play. Take
20
back the
minutes
lucky.
of ice time. That's crazy.
Who does?
This guy, Slavin, got 19 minutes and 54 seconds.
It's almost as much as Rinsky back. I wonder if they can tell you that.
Only having 5 defensemen is tough. No doubt about it. Let's have a period's worth with 12 minutes left. That's insane.
Jake Sanderson whips it around. And pass it back. Poked it away from point. But Myers there sent it right through the slot. Did not connect with McDavid. It comes down the feet of Doughty. Every bouncing puck causes anxiety for somebody. You know, early, Sean, you said you got to be, you don't want to make that mistake. That's the challenge internally. You don't want to be the guy to make the mistake, but if you play like that, then you can't win. Yeah, you might be the guy who does make the mistake. But you make it out of being too cautious.
These announcers are doing a good job of setting someone up to make a mistake.
All or nothing games are the best because of it. McKinnon went flying up on Slavin. There's JT Miller to the whack from behind by Crosby.
Go, JT.
Miller scaled it in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought he had that.
Don't want to get stuck on the ice for too long.
Canadians are the ones that were tired out here, not the Americans.
Good point.
Deflected out of the ring by Colton Perico. With that long reach, he's 6'6", 228 out of St. Albert, Alberta. Now you're 50 minutes into a game. Matthew Tkachuk, you see, and Chris Kreider not playing very much at all. Kreider, a coach's decision. Tkachuk clearly injured. And so Mike Sullivan, while he looks for something.
Chuck is injured and Kreider sucks.
You're basically using 10 forwards. Your 10th one is Vincent Trocheck.
Besides, you're not putting Perini, Warinsky in there.
First 2 games inserted Monday with the injuries to Matthews and Matthew Tkachuk. And then kept him alive tonight at the expense of Kyle Connor.
Oh, there you go. This Tkachuk is playing very good.
Away from Taves, tries the other side. Hannafin pitched it. Off the stick of a cup. Matthews got it to Hannafin. And deflects to Makari. One hands it ahead to Cirelli. 20 goals scored this year. A career high for Cirelli. His 8th year with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lots of room for Doughty. And for Harley, that's blocked up high by Matthews. And that's stung him a bit. 2 assists, a couple of great defensive plays for Matthews tonight. As Mike Sullivan said, so impressive. The entire length of the ice, all 200 feet. And an excellent face-off man. Doughty centers one. That hits some skates at the top of the crease. Hagel was parked there for Team Canada. Here's Gensel again.
Oh! Oh!
Pennington is struck to the side. Matt Boldy there. That goes up into the stands. And we'll see where the face-off comes. It'll be in the zone. More than midway through the third period. Who's going to be tonight? Sidney Crosby. Will it be Crosby again? Who will be Paul Henderson? Who will be Michael Ruzioni? We're tied at 2.
Get in on buy 1 foot long.
You can't make any comparisons of this to the. You can, but you shouldn't make any comparisons of this to the Miracle on Ice. Number one, Canada wasn't in it.
Yeah, but to be fair, this is USA versus communism.
Socialism.
Show me the difference.
I know. I'm not sure either.
The next icon of vacations.
It's one of those things, you know it when you see it.
Yeah.
I watched that whole Dune series, and I'm not that impressed with it. I know some people love it. I didn't like the first movie with Sting and all those people, and didn't love the newest ones, with Zayande or whatever her name is. There's a good song she has, the one in the middle. Is that her song? Meet Me in the Middle?
All available instantly for you to stream. Create the all-around entertainment experience you've always wanted with Spectrum TV On Demand. Browse over 80,000 on-demand titles today.
If you want to get out of the cold,
I love
there
this
is
commercial.
here at Batavia Downs. 933 exciting games with more.
I don't know.
games coming soon.
Byron Brown is not going to get me going to the Batavia Downs Casino.
And it's never too early to think about summer. With 8 amazing shows, bands like Kansas, the Commodores, and Rochester's own.
They do have Kansas coming, though. Kansas is coming to Batavia Downs. Now you got me, Mayor Brown. When is Kansas coming? I got to hear Wayward Son. I got to hear Carry On live before I die by Kansas.
For Jacob Slavin. His stat line never looks fantastic, but look at the impact he's had on the game today. He shuts down Connor McDavid. He takes a goal away from Sidney Crosby.
I'd like you to go back and Crosby made the play there on that, but yes, all right.
On Seth Jarvis, point blank. Slavin has had a fabulous tournament, and he's been tremendous tonight. Eichel and the Canada draw. Eichel won it. At the side of that, Pennington swept it to Sam Reinhart. He's double teamed along the boards. McCarr forced back by Eichel. 9.5 minutes to go in the third period. Team USA and Canada tied.
All right, here we go, boys.
This is the second time they've been tied. Eichel around. Gensel sent it back. Poked by Boldy, back toward the point. Instead of winds up on the far side for Faber. Faber lets it go. Blocked down by Pennington. Slavin takes it over. Would that be something?
Hope for a good rebound on that kind of shot.
He gets the go-ahead goal. Well, we all look at the big scorers, right? Who's going to be the hero? We're getting close to where
The shifts have gotten significantly shorter for Team
very easily
USA.
could be what would be considered unlikely even with all these stars out here. And it goes to overtime tonight. They don't go to 3-on-3 and remain 5-on-5, and they'll play for as long as they need to play. Reminiscent of the old days. Here's Mitch Marner. Trying to feed it through, trying to send point in the wall. Matthews got it away. Marner again.
Oh, no.
Right now to McDavid. The good thing for Team USA, he didn't control.
David's such a big body.
He centers one.
McDavid is playing. I don't know. Would you consider McDavid a letdown
Manages to play it forward.
Tonight?
No, just overall.
No, his playoff run last year was incredible. His
Was
team
it?
let him down so hard. He did everything he could to win that cup, and his team blew it. His goalie was letting in muffins left and right. His defense wasn't doing anything to assist him.
All right.
One man.
So you're a McDavid fan.
Depends. It really does.
And it's in a race with Hagel. Noah got there first. Adam Fox, who is familiar with this city, played hockey at Harvard, has a degree from Harvard. He's a Harvard grad. Here's JT Miller with some space on the move. Chris Kreider getting a shift. He can skate, especially for a big man.
Put him back on the bench.
I know. Marchand's dangerous in this situation. Definitely dangerous.
Vincent Trocheck denied that. Marchand to Pareko. Stop by Connor Hollabaugh.
Now, you're going to see a lot of Marchand in the rest of this third period. I don't feel like he hasn't been out there that much. I'm going to check his minutes. Canada's putting the pressure on. USA needs to get that puck out of there.
Sandheim missed the net.
Oh my
Comes
God.
out to Bennett. A good bounce for Canada. He sent it toward the net for Jarvis. And it's
That was a quick whistle.
side of the crease by Connor Hellebuck.
That was the play of the game right there. By Connor Hellebuck.
Jordan Bennington has been under all kinds of
Putting it on the net.
No, he reached around and he grabbed it with the glove. Watch it here. I guess it'll probably be the next one. That was going to leak out in front of the net, and there was going to be some danger. Yeah, shift change. Have to reset the whole play.
2-2, and we're now squeezing close to 6. Clean win for Team Canada. Taves. Now McKinnon trying to turn around shot. He got stymied. Matthews was there. Skating the other way, Dylan Larkin. He's been outstanding throughout this tournament. The captain of the Detroit Red Wings, just the second American-born captain for the Wings. Reed Larson, fine defenseman with the other. Now Sanderson for Brady Tkachuk.
A little
Larkin
too.
reached for it, has it now from Matthews. Tried to get around Taves and could not. Taves, one of those guys perhaps underappreciated because he plays alongside Cale Makar, but he is terrific in his own right.
All right, go, Wierenski. Prove me wrong. Take it right in there.
Snaps it around. An assist tonight for Wierenski is 6 points to lead all scores of the tournament. Here he is again. Trying to use some traffic out in front.
Come on, Jack. Get in there.
Harley and Michael rode each other to the boards. They battle again.
Yeah, U.S. is pressing here.
5:35 to go. Braden Point. One of the best skaters in the world. It's been hard for anybody to find open ice.
Oh.
Open ice for McDavid, but again, he lost the puck as he tried to make a move. Had some room behind the net.
You're leaving him there.
Jack Hughes. Here's Eichel.
Come on, Jack.
Right through center ice.
Nice. Shift change.
Memory of this building. Jack Eichel played 1 year of college hockey at Boston University. Was the best player in the country. Won the Hobie Baker Award. Lost an excruciating national championship game in this building to Providence College. They had a 1-goal lead to the Terriers in the third, and it slipped away. Slavin past Hughes. Taves sends it in. Hellebuck struggled to catch it. They were ticking down toward the end of the regulation play. 4.5 minutes to go. There's Kreider, the glove save by Jordan Bennington. It is the inaugural Four Nations face-off. It's been remarkable. And a scintillating finish still to come.
As your host, I have some rules. 2 flush maximum per bathroom visit. No games, no fun. There's a great barbecue outside, but don't touch that.
Meanwhile, at Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one that's all yours.
That's me delivering pizza.
We follow pizza drivers to make sure the customers get a Pepsi.
Is that legal?
It's a gray area.
That's the perfect combo. Freezing.
It is freezing.
Hey guys, something I want to talk to you about. There's a change in the air.
2 changes.
2 changes. Isn't that where the dog beds go?
Yeah.
And no matter how perfect things are now, you don't want them to change.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Groundhog said so.
The three-row luxury TX, because every luxury feels the symbol of the universe.
Polish started shedding early. The horses were shedding early. It's crazy.
This tax season, do more than just catch up. Spring forward with a free 5G phone with select Straight Talk plans. So you can spring for those new sneakers they need. The unlimited streaming and with Straight Talk.
TJ says McDavid is the best player in the world.
Nathan McKinnon is the best player in the world right now.
Daniel says Nathan McKinnon is the best player in the world right now.
Select plans on America's most reliable
I
5G
think
network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
McDavid is almost great. He may score the game-winning goal here, but he's just, I don't know, something about him. He's out there, he's big, he's doing some good stuff, but he's just missing. Boston's got their bridges lit up, all nice.
Very good.
Next goal wins and it's Nathan McKinnon gave Canada a 1-0 lead early in the first period. Brady gets shot. Rolls his way to the front of the net. It's 1-1. Sanderson made it 2-1. And then Sanderson tied it late in the second period. So we stand down with 4.5 left. The goaltenders have been terrific. Jordan Bennington at his best. When it matters most, and he's lived up to that reputation tonight. His team Canada said when he was selected.
Oh!
Here's Reinhart going with Crosby. Reinhart totes it.
That's when you do the home team and tie game.
Oh, baby.
And then you hit a home run.
Not good. Come on, guys. Reinhardt is tough.
His pass deflected by Faber. Oldest player in the game, Crosby, had his pass stopped by the youngest.
That referee called that no offsides, and he was guessing. You got to make a call. He made the call. Oh, let's go. Turn it, and there's nobody in front. Nobody in front for the USA. Oh, that was interesting. That flip up there, that was interesting little play. How important is the face-off on this one?
This one, very important. You can establish the pressure here.
Yeah.
As you know, Canada takes it and they get down there, they're going to send out Crosby, McDavid, and McKinnon together. Put all three of them out there.
Yeah, 3:35 left. Needed that face-off, didn't get it. Rich got the puck right back.
The fans who come to particularly the television set tonight who are not hockey fans.
No, this is USA.
U.S. needs to start
This is
hitting.
what today's hockey is.
It's a bigger rivalry than Brady.
Fast and physical, with remarkably skilled and dedicated
Come on.
players. Here's Eichel.
Man, again, no one in front. Canada has just got 2 or 3 guys in front of their own net.
No, in that
All
moment,
the
Jack
time.
Eichel has to shoot it. He has to shoot the puck.
Team Canada.
Woo!
So many great players on the ice for both sides. Sometimes you can be too differential, but the best option is for you to shoot the puck. .235 to go. Downey scales it harder now. Headed first there. And now Slater. He's content to hit a 9-iron to the blue line. Not played out by Harley. Hughes battles there. Jarvis the other way. Seth Jarvis. Late addition to the lineup. There was some thought Travis Konechny would play instead. Jarvis is the youngest player on Team Canada. Just turned 23 on February 1st. 2 minutes to go. Hagel at the line. Fox came flying over. Brady Kachuk there to help. Matthew Tkachuk has not played at all here in the third period. Taves gets it into the zone. Hagel. Hannafin there first. Stopped along the wall by Stone. And now Devon Taves. Long pass. Here's McKinnon. Stopped by Hellebuck. There's a familiarity when your teammates are on the ice. McKinnon came off the bench and he starts skating right to left. Taves has got his eye on him as soon as he came off the bench. And he laid that out in front of him and let McKinnon race on top of it. With a perfect position, squared right up to swallow it up. Not many can say they.
All right, so TJ says
Nathan McKinnon can 14 goals in the NHL regular season in 20.
it's setting up for Richelieu, I don't know how to say his name, or Crosby with the winner in overtime. TJ says Eichel or Crosby. Maybe Richelieu is supposed to be Eichel. I have to go with Werenski getting the game winner because I've been just slamming his ass. That was bad. He should have controlled it. Said he gives it to Crosby.
Third period of this championship game. Both teams are changing.
Hold the goalie.
Pitched it in and now he heads on. Harley. Great addition to the lineup tonight with the illness of Josh Morrison.
No icing, huh?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of strategy.
Oh! Go, baby!
Oh my God.
Ah! They got him.
Wow.
Oh, I thought the USA guy put it in his own net.
Hit him.
Oh, we're going to overtime. God damn it. Knew this was going to happen.
All right. I have to go.
Woo!
I have to go.
All right, Dan.
Because I have to.
Yeah, Dan has to get up. It's going to be
If I didn't have
overtime.
to present to the grand jury tomorrow, I would stay.
Mark, you can't leave in 5 seconds left.
Well, I'm just preparing because I'm not missing overtime. That's why I'm saying goodbye now because if they don't score,
Man, I thought 10. I thought Miller almost put it in his own net.
Oh, you're prepping like right now.
No, I only have
Kind of a critical face-off with 5.6 seconds left in a 2.2 game.
Bye, Dad. Go USA.
All right. Thank God there's 20 minutes to recover. Oh, Lord. Terry's a minute ahead, so he's only got 19 minutes. Oh, my God. Killing me. Sons of bitches. What time is it?
All right, Sean, I was done anyway tonight. I want some bonus hockey here. And we'll play all night long. There's no 3-on-3 overtime, no 5-minute, no 10-minute, no shootout. We'll play forever tonight to award the first ever Four Nations Face-Off Championship trophy. With Mark Messier and PK Subban, it's worth noting, amongst the champs of USA in the building, the fans here at the third were chanting Johnny Hawk, which is really cool. The message of,
All right. Put down your goal scorer on the chat.
It's been a love affair with Jacob Slavin. What else did you take out of that third period?
Oh man, these teams are as evenly matched as you.
I got Werenski.
I mean, everything we expected in this game, we've seen so far. The unexpected has been McDavid and the usage of McKinnon. And
Saw that late, Jerry. I'll tell him.
How many opportunities they can generate? Canada has to find a way once again to come out of their zone with pace. But the way this game is going, I don't think that's going to.
Yeah, I don't even know what a grand jury is, but he's got to do something to it in the morning.
You got to play within yourself. You don't want to force plays at the wrong time. But when the plays are there, you got to make a play.
I think we got to give a lot of credit to the U.S. defense.
Yep.
They have done an amazing job.
That's been a theme of the tournament.
Unbelievable. Canada forward
squad of not being able to get any.
Let's see it. Put your player up. It only counts if you tap it in.
You think it would be for sure that with McDavid and McKinnon,
Eric Krieger's got Austin Matthews.
fork check and really kind of start to impose their will on the Americans. But that American defense is unbelievable. To your point, Slade and leading the way. But they're big, they're strong.
He's my MVP for the U.S. right now. The way he is playing, that cannot get overlooked.
Yeah.
Cannot get overlooked. Like, watch this guy. Yeah.
Anything can get overlooked. Whoever wins this game, the other team is going to be completely overlooked.
He's done it on everybody. And for a big guy, his gap is so tight that his skating is incredible. There's never a big gap between him and his forwards. Look on the forwards coming at him. He's got a big long stick. He passes the puck well. He reads the play. What a hockey player. And I'll tell you what,
Big time.
Overtime here in the final. This is entirely different than any other game so far in the tournament. We will play Stanley Cup playoff overtime rules, and that means we will be here forever. The last time there was an overtime winner in best on best international NHL players, you might remember Sidney Crosby, the golden goal in the 2010 Olympics. I was sitting right in that corner watching it, and it was an incredible moment. And what a hockey game that was. This turned out to be a hockey game for the ages. And we talked about at the start of the show. What are the players playing for? Well, we talked about the age of 72 teams. We talked about all the great teams from both Canada and the U.S. And then the players who did special things and special moments. And here we are, 30, 40 years later, still talking about those same players. That's what these players are playing for tonight. I'll give you an unsung hero. I thought Jordan Binnington was really good, especially in the start of the third period. A couple of big flurries. Jake Gensel had he's stepping one tonight. Gensel's all around him.
Yeah, no, he's not sitting before the grand jury. He's talking to him about something. All right, Jerry's got Eichel.
Because they cannot afford to be anything but spectacular, and both of them have been unbelievable tonight. They've done everything that the team would ask of a goalie in a big game like this. And here we are, 2-2 in overtime. Doesn't surprise me.
Unbelievable. And when they're not there, you know what? When Hellebuck's not there, when Binnington's not there, the defense are stepping up and making big plays. It's unbelievable to watch.
Interesting that, teams that have, 2 days to practice before the first game, great team defense concepts for teams and players that haven't played together an awful lot. This goes to show the hockey IQ of all the players that are here, that they're able to adapt. They're able to listen to a coach's strategy, his game plan, and then implement it. It's one thing to look at it, someone to talk to you about it, but it's another thing to take that to the dressing room, to the chalkboard, and actually do it on the ice there. And that's what hockey IQ is. And the U.S., in my opinion, have done an amazing job of being connected on the ice, especially defensively. You talk about some of the best players that have ever played in a game through the neutral zone with McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby. They can't find room in the neutral zone to ignite the offense, only because of how well connected the U.S. team is playing as a whole. And then on top of it, their six-man defense corps.
It's fun to watch, too, because part of defense is anticipation, knowing where the puck's going to be, and you can see it. When we talk about best and best, these are the best defensive players in the world. So
This game might go 3 overtimes.
There's still scoring chances. That's the skill that's out there. So, it's a clash of both the defense and offensive talent, and it's all coming together, and it's going to be about bounces and pride.
No, I love it. I'm very proud of Emily. She's as good a singer as she's a colorist. Yes, right.
It's going to look just like this when I get done.
Are you going to change the profession at all?
Well, I never thought about it, but I'm getting into this. Maybe. I just might do this in my spare time, yeah. Wait.
It's a turnoff, man.
Everything goes with naked.
When you cough, there are thousands of unseen muscles that suddenly spring into action. It's like watching that fat guy catch a cannonball in his stomach in slow motion.
Spoiled man. Do you know how much mental energy I expend just trying to picture women naked?
But the thing you don't realize is that there's good naked and bad naked. Naked hairbrushing, good. Naked crouching, bad. Hey, who's naked?
All right, it's Scrabble time.
Hey, George. Jerry.
Listen, I just got sober, so I'm going through the 12 steps.
What are you up to now? Step 9?
Yeah, making amends.
Important step. Maybe the most important.
Anyway, Jerry, this may sound dumb, but when we first met, I thought your name was Gary. And I think I may even have called you Gary a couple of times, and I don't know if you noticed, but I always felt bad about it, so I'm sorry.
Thank you. I did notice, and I appreciate you rectifying it.
Great. Well, I'll see you guys later.
I just got out of a 27-minute shower.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I did notice.
And I think I may even have called you Gary a couple of times, and I don't know if you noticed, but I always felt bad about it, so I'm sorry.
Thank you. I did notice, and I appreciate you rectifying it.
Great. Well, I'll see you guys later.
I just got out of a
Just watching
27-minute
Seinfeld and the dude from Sex, Lies, and Videotapes. I forgot his name as an actor. He was a special guy here. And Raymond, he's wearing your survival jacket.
Jeez. I don't like it. You got to show me what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, come on.
Man, I'm lost.
You promise you'll never come in here again?
Oh, Jerry, you know I can't do that.
You're probably wasting time working piecemeal. First cleaning one area, then
Oh,
another.
yeah.
Well, that's how cats do it.
But when you have a faucet instead of a tongue, you want to use.
No, you can't see it.
Okay, let's turn the water on.
I'm running out of content. I was not expecting overtime tonight. Good Lord.
Well, Hanky's moved on to step 10. He was spotted taking personal inventory.
Oh, it's Ted's turn to go.
Hello, Hanky. Others? George. Jason, I couldn't help notice. I didn't get my apology.
Apology for what?
A drafty apartment, a sweaterless friend, a ball game giveaway, MetLife windbreaker.
Not that neck hole thing.
Yeah, the neck hole thing, and I would appreciate it if you would say you're sorry. No way, you would have completely stretched it out.
You're an alcoholic. You have to apologize. Step 9. Step 9.
All right, George, all right. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't want your rather bulbous head struggling to find its way through the normal-sized neck hole of my finely knit sweater.
Listen, smart, constant motion.
Hey,
wait.
Improve recovery, improves cognitive function. Why?
What do we got here?
Creatine gummies contain 5
James Spader. Yes, James Spader.
Each delicious serving.
He's wearing Raymond's
Search
jacket.
Amazon now for Force Factor creatine gummies. Michael lost 20 pounds.
I was watching Seinfeld, Terry.
Easiest thing I've ever done. The medication.
Only because there's a.
And it's very easy to use.
I know they have such a short intermission here.
And I've lost 20 pounds already.
Good Lord.
Changed
20 minutes is just so long. Now I'm watching Friends.
Maybe you order a little sangria.
Oh, get out of here!
Let's see what else we got going here.
So now these are all the tuxedos that we make, and if there's anything that you like, we can make you a deal. Anything at all. But these are the 3 that Monica pre-approved.
Well, thanks a lot for hooking me up, Rach. And I want you to know that I want you to attend our wedding as my guest.
I'm Monica's maid of honor.
And because what they do is they hurt our country. And we became very rich. He was
Now I
assassinated.
got Cuomo on the
And
News Nation.
As you know, Roosevelt took
The
over
News
and
Nation is actually making an
and
attempt
he
to
spent money on
try to
parks
be
and on
neutral.
dams and on everything. I mean, you know.
Somewhat.
But he really spent a lot of
But-
the money. McKinley never got the credit, but he spent a lot of the money. that
Cuomo's doing a
McKinley
good
made.
job. He has
But it was
Bill
the
O'Reilly
richest
on
we
his
ever were
hour at
in
times. He
the
comes out and talks. It's kinda
1800s,
funny.
early 1900s, and then in 1913
They're all entertainers
we went
anyways.
to
They
the
don't-
income tax system.
They can argue any side.
And to be honest, we did fine, but we were never like we were. They formed the Tariff Commission of 1887, and it was a commission of people like you, blue bloods. Are you blue bloods? There are a couple of them, about 3 of them over here.
Man, this is like.
But blue bloods.
You, I believe that. Many years ago. She's going to sing tomorrow night, so you must come here for dinner. We won't miss it. I have some popular songs in Thailand. And then I married my husband.
Why talk about trouble? That's trouble.
Tropic Thunder.
What do you eat, Craig?
It is pretty funny that
You need less glasses.
So you can read the Tropic Thunder contract. It guarantees my client, Doug Speedman, some form of digital video recorder on location. Huh?
No plastic. I'm a cricket.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise isn't even listed in the credits of Tropic Thunder. It's pretty funny.
No, I know. But I will rip your tits off and get those students.
Hey, Tuggernuts, I've got you on speakerphone. I'm standing here with Les Grossman, and he's dying to tell you why he's apparently wiped his ass with the TiVo clause from your contract.
We are flaming cracker. Speedman is with us now.
For 50 million, you will get him back.
Who is this? And how'd you get this phone?
We are flaming cracker.
Simple Jack belongs to us now.
Oh, he does he?
Ooh, American Gigolo. You gotta love American
I know you're
Gigolo.
lying.
How do you know I'm lying?
Because I was here with my wife. The entire evening.
Richard Gere has no range whatsoever between American Gigolo, Pretty Woman, and Officer and Gentleman. He's the same character. No range. I do like those movies though. Ooh, a little bit of Wall Street. Wall Street's on here. You can't go wrong with that. If you didn't get enough of Charlie Sheen in Wall Street, you get to see him again in 2.5 Men. Oh, and Emilio Estevez, his brother, is guest starring on it.
Goes to show you, give the people what they want.
You mean the open bar, right?
Sure.
Thanks for coming, by the way.
Oh, you came to mine.
Yeah, but you're dead.
Charlie, take a look in the box. That's not a tanning booth.
Oh, yeah. So listen, as long as you're here, what's heaven like?
It's unbelievable. It's paradise. Like your house. Before your brother moved in.
That was good.
You can drink all you want, no hangover. Endless supply of women, each one more beautiful than the last. You try to get this. They believe everything you tell them.
Everything?
It's heaven, dude.
Wow. Well, save me a good seat.
I wish I could, but that's not where they sent me.
Hey. Then how do you know what heaven's like?
They make us look at a video every day while they're putting lube on the pitchfork.
Well, at least you get lube.
Only on the middle prong.
To be completely honest, I didn't know Charlie Harper. But any man
They even have Darth Vader in this one.
dying breath would set aside $25,000 and a first-class air ticket so I could deliver his eulogy.
Crazy, many of them are on their feet.
All right, guys. Sorry, I missed the first 13 seconds. I'm back. Thank you, Terry. Telling me the game's on. All right, I'm excited now. Got a little taste of some real TV for a second.
30-second shift. Little Matthews is still out there. Here's McKenna.
Uh-oh, I got a call. Got a caller coming in. All right, our second caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from, caller?
Sugarland, Texas.
Oh, that's just outside of Houston. I got a good friend that lives there.
I might know him.
Oh my God. So who's gonna get the goal, Terry? Who'd you pick?
I picked Brady.
Okay, awesome.
I know he already got it tonight, but I'm feeling, I'm feeling like he's been scrapping and getting in there. So, of course, that means I'm picking USA, and we all know how that goes. As soon as I bet on a team or have an expectation, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, we're neutral on this. It doesn't, you're just picking, you're just going with your head, not your heart.
Yeah, well,
Any shot's a good shot in overtime.
But I'd like to see US hit a little more.
Man, yeah, overtime is right. This is like overtime at Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final with a bunch of good players on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play hockey, but I'm just thinking they gotta go super physical, go all out. But TJ would call it and give us the extra insight for the game that should be. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking super aggressive, super physical.
Yeah, I'm going with any shot's a good shot in overtime.
This is now like the Stanley Cup playoffs. Yeah, it is sudden death, right?
Sudden death. Till someone scores. We might be here till 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah, and that was the thing I was telling Eric here. I said, watch, it'll be over in the first 5 minutes.
I'm with you, man. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's end this thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
As long as it is the right way. Yeah, you gotta sit here all night and rest We're an hour behind you, so it's not the easy game for us.
Yeah, well, I gotta take it once in a while. Is it warm there? You got good weather?
Actually, a cold front. Yeah, a cold front flew in the last couple days, so it got down into the 20s last night.
Oh, that's cold.
And yeah, it's cold from here, and then of course, yeah, it's different because the way they constructed the houses and the pipes. The pipes aren't insulated; they aren't super deep, so you gotta, jerk your faucets. Otherwise, 2 years back we had houses their pipes busted because they froze, and it was, it was typical Buffalo weather.
Yeah.
It wasn't even extreme Buffalo weather. But if you get a freeze for 2 weeks, then goofy things happen. It's just so different here. 2 days, sorry. Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, you guys don't know what to do if you got to turn your heaters on, right? Oh my God, they just gave it away, McEichel. Oh, that's why McDavid might get the goal here, but I just don't think he has it. I mean, he's good, but he's like Mario Lemieux good. Like Mario Lemieux seemed like he was better than everyone because he was bigger. Oh! No! I thought that was it. Oh, how far ahead am I than you? Man, if someone would tell me, I would pause it. I'll try to delay it while you're on the phone.
I actually prefer it because, then I just, like, if it's good news, I'm ready. If it's bad news, I'm
Well,
ready.
oh, man, that goalie was just ice cold in there. Ice water in his veins.
Yeah, those goalies are steel. Of course, it's moving so fast.
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't even have time to think. They're just
Oh.
it's like the refs. They're just on pure reflex reaction.
Yeah, big time. It's just any shot's a good shot. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah. I actually almost thought, maybe off the net. I don't know. I just got a feeling about Chuck Magic.
I'm gonna pause this 10 seconds here because everyone's telling me I'm a couple seconds ahead of them. So, all right. So I'm closer now. They are. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what they're saying. I'll tell you when they drop the puck. He's dropping the puck right now. He just threw it down. Are they still ahead or are we even?
You're still ahead, but don't worry about things.
Okay.
They're getting ready to drop the puck. But it doesn't,
Oh, I'm way ahead. Yeah.
it doesn't bother us at all. You see my note? You kind of reminded me of. There were a couple times where I thought Rick Jenner fell out of the booth.
Oh.
So it was a nice flashback. I like that. I don't know if that was an intentional, kind of nostalgic flashback or what.
The fucking Canadian goalie's standing on his head right now. You're about to see it. How's that? Did it happen yet? Oh, man, he pulled that in off his glove. I don't know if that was going to score if he was outside the net. No, that was it. That was going in. That was huge.
The U.S. has had all of the great chances. Off to draw. Snatched by Bennington.
I'm going to pause it a little more. I don't want to be ahead of you guys that much.
Wow, that's a great glove save. And that was Brady Tkachuk. That was my chance.
That was it, man. Where are you now? I'm gonna get even with you. Oh man, I am way ahead of you guys.
Another great glove save.
Yeah. Tell me when they're showing the replay.
We're doing a replay right now. And the replay shows the shot. Glove save there. Boom.
All right. When do they drop the puck? Tell me when they drop the puck.
He just dropped it.
Okay.
Labeled, and he stops that too. Matthews gets it back to the line. Hanifin sends it behind the net.
Going at a really fast pace.
Matthews with some great chances. Here in overtime, denied by Bennington.
Yeah, that was huge. That goalie was big there.
Goals to lead the league last year. The most since the mid-90s when Mario Lemieux also scored 69. In 95, 96. And the U.S. is all over Canada here. 3 or 4 3-day chances.
Damn, what about us staying up for this thing? Jeez.
I know our stamina is incredible too.
And the St. Louis Blues win the Stanley Cup for the first time in their franchise history.
Fortunately, the bar to be a hero here is lower.
Yeah.
Like get up and walk around on the net.
I know. Well, I watch a lot. I watch a lot of sports. Yeah. Did you play? Yeah.
It's just an spot size, so it's more field players and a goalie. So it's a small deal, and it's just like pinball. So you just get it, turn and shoot.
Are you running good with your hip and everything?
Yeah, it's doing great. I play on an outdoor team, I play on an indoor team. So the new hip is better than like the real hip on the other side.
Really?
Yeah, it's got more mobility. It's been awesome.
How long ago did you do that?
It was late August of 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it's just when you have stuff like that, you just really have to do rehab. And then once I took the rehab seriously, like the recovery came along great. And And they catch their breath. I don't even feel any difference. You know what I mean?
Fans are taking their seat, and he's still standing.
No, that's awesome.
Perfectly symmetrical.
There hasn't been a goal since this man, Sam
We're going
Bennett,
to see
tied
what
for
else we
Canada.
can replace.
At 2 of the
Once
second
we work
period.
up a little bit of money.
The
So
Canadians
we'll
scored the
start
first goal of the
replacing a bunch
game.
of stuff.
Kachuk and
Well,
Sanderson, Brady
Well,
Kachuk.
that's the most successful one of the replacements, right?
Yeah, I mean, knee replacement is a much more complicated procedure, but the hip replacement, it's just, it's become standard. I mean, they literally saw your leg off. It seems like a great chance coming
Oh, still scary.
And what they're doing, they're literally amputating your leg, and then, sometimes this hip joint has a spike on it, and they hammer that down into the femur, and then, saw some of your hip off and catch that, plug you back, and once you go to the bathroom, you go home, and you're on your feet. You're on your feet, like, when you wake up, you're up on your feet. It's incredible.
Yeah, the whole saw and hammer thing doesn't. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
Go, baby, go, go, go!
It's an icing call. And again, the fans here in overtime.
I'd have to look it up, but it's too late.
he's got to be mid-30s, right?
I feel like it. I feel like he's been playing a lot.
I don't think Binnington had a really good look at it. I'm impressed with his longevity.
Yeah, he's played good tonight too. All right, I got Eric Krieger says he's 37. Sidney Crosby.
Under 50% for the regular season. But he won 12 out of 14 of their opener, and he won that one and got a shot.
That's it. And McDavid gets the goal. TJ's right. He's the best player in the world.
TJ's right.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, good job.
Good night. Good night, TV Land. Canada rules. That's what we get. It's always the rematch. The rematch always goes to the guy who lost the first one. There's two evenly matched teams. Just seems to, anyways. The one that counts. Well, hopefully this is good for business. I'm signing off, fellas. Thank you for watching with me. Till next time.